Yes, please.
MILF.
She wasn't zoomed out yet, and now we've just recorded you just saying the word MILF. Cool, I'm glad we're recording that now.
Naughty.
Right, well, we are recording, so it why don't I just start
Wow,
the intro? Why not?
that was your intro.
Yep.
It's just Mel.
Fuck it.
Episode 50.
Mil.
Let's do it.
Episode
Yeah.
50.
You know what's
MILF,
going on.
Zoom in.
We've been doing this nearly a year now, so you know what the score is. Okay.
Score.
So, previously on Roll Over and Die, chasing down their reverent friend, the friendly boys failed to deter them from their mission of vengeance. However, the team are rather distracted by a family of skiing yetis who 180 shifty rodeo flipped their way off a cliff and headed towards a gathering on the ice. As the group approach, they realize that they are in the presence of the 128th Glacial Goblin Games and immediately grab as much food and drink as they can, con their way out of the Goblin vendors, and they sign up for the main event, a death race on ice, where the winning team takes home a trophy, 1,000 gold pieces, and their lives. That's what I'm done with. We're ready to roll over and die.
Banana.
Did you just say 100 gold pieces?
1,000
Oh.
gold pieces.
And they're
Doing
getting
all this for 100
Still,
gold.
they're getting ready to die. Getting ready to die.
Get ready
yeah,
to die.
hindsight,
Ready to roll over and
1,000 gold pieces for the risk of our
Yeah.
5 lives.
It's
And
Yeah.
our lives.
It's
But-
20,
We've
20
had
grand.
more than that.
The adventures last for a lifetime.
Exactly.
If we die,
If
Which
you survive.
Unless we die. In which
Only-
case, the
they
adventure
only-
lasts for one episode.
They only last a lifetime because we drag it out.
That
Yeah.
too.
And it will last a lifetime if you die at the end as well.
Yeah.
You
Win-win.
wouldn't let that happen though, right, Tim?
I can't control it. It's up to you.
He almost let me die.
Yeah,
Did we ever find the Yetis?
You didn't look for them, no.
oh,
Let's find the Yetis.
That's
Let's
some brand.
Yeah,
let's find the Yetis.
How long before we have to have our long rest?
So now you've been building your craft and you've hit like midnight and you've just been working at it and you're all exhausted. But the craft is complete. All you need to do now is paint a name on the side of it and go to sleep.
Oh, shit. Does it have a name?
can I?
We'll fuck
You're
you
in
up.
charge of naming things in general.
Sorry. I don't know answer.
The
Shitty bang bang.
No,
Let's call it Pit Patrol.
no.
Hit Patrol.
This is going to be the episode.
Yeah.
I'm
So
not
while
gonna
you're thinking
pretend I
about
have enough creativity left for this.
while you're thinking about that, there's still a lot of revelry going on. So people are drinking away into the night. Because you are building last minute, most of the pit crew and stuff from the other races just have been drinking and are enjoying the festival. There's still the arm wrestling going on. There's still all the food and drink being served. There's a band playing music, and there's like a skating rink that's been set up on the ice as well. And you can see like the giant figures of 2 yetis like dancing together on the ice.
Called the
Time to
Sweaty
start
Yeti.
tomorrow? The sweaty Yeti. I want to go see the Yetis, but I'm worried about us not getting long rest.
I heard music and saw dancing. I want to call it the swollen.
Joanna.
Joanna. I wonder where you go with that. It's like the swollen
Yeti.
Yeti.
The Swollen Yeti.
Are
don't
you
think-
sure? I'm not going to oppose it.
Sweaty Yeti.
I prefer Sweaty Yeti than Swollen Yeti.
The sweaty
You prefer
Yeti.
Sweaty Yeti?
Yeah.
The sweaty
I-
Yeti.
That's
And why don't we go and skin one of the Yetis and put it over the ship as a carcass, like as a help?
maybe.
You're a pacifist.
Yeah, I'm not in character right now.
Well, I don't know why. We've started.
Yeah.
So out of character, he's a masochist.
Yeah.
I think we should go befriend the Yetis and see if they'll help us out or give us tips and tell them that we named our cool new vehicle after them because it looks hot under all that fur.
At the same time, can I ask, have we had any time to rest at all?
No,
No,
Or
oh
just
no,
building?
you've been building. You've been scavenging, planning, building.
As
How many
much
hours
as,
do we have to be up?
yeah.
Race is at 9 a.m. tomorrow.
So we've
So you've got about an hour to do what you want to do, and then you need to get to the bed advice.
Hey, Tim Google, set timer for an hour.
You can ask Iris to do that to wake you up.
Hey, Iris. No, that's Irish.
That's Irish. Irish.
Hi, Irish. I've lost my accent completely.
My accent. No.
All right there.
Potter.
Are
you right there, Potter?
Why don't you ask Iris what a West Country accent sounds like?
Yeah.
Hey, Iris, what's a West Country accent? Well, there we go. I can't just sound like I'm crying and then I get my accent back.
There you go. Crying or vomiting.
Hey, Iris, can you set an alarm for 45 minutes?
An alarm has been set for 45 minutes.
Gives us 15 minutes to get back, doesn't it?
Yep.
Good shot.
Good.
All right,
Nice.
all right then.
Hey, Iris.
Nice use of magical objects.
Boop, boop.
Hey, Iris. Can you tell us what a West Country accent sounds like, please?
Boop, boop. I do not know what a West Country accent is.
Hey, Iris. Can you beatbox?
No.
What else? Sorry.
It's just the questions that you ask Siri when you're bored.
Hey, Iris. Can you tell us a joke really quickly, please?
Oh my god.
Let Iris talk.
No.
Okay, give her moment.
I've asked Alexa this so many times, and I can't think of a single terrible joke off the top of my head.
I've got one.
Okay, boop boop. Gone then.
Do you want to
I know
hear?
what's up.
Do
Is that
you
what
wanna
Iris
hear-
is? Go on then.
Yeah. Do you want to hear a joke about ghosts?
Are you asking Iris, or are you gonna just tell us?
I'm asking you guys.
Yeah.
What would Iris say if asked that
I
question?
love it. I love it.
You ruined it. The punchline is that's the spirit, but you ruined it by asking more questions.
Because we're all so indecisive. Wait, is this what Iris is like?
That's worked so well. That's worked so well.
It's about right.
Iris.
Let's start over.
You have 43 minutes of your timer left.
All right, Iris. I got one more question.
I'm going to
Oh.
put Iris back in my bag.
Thank you.
Walk away.
What were you meant to be doing on this campaign? Still not sure.
You have not
50 episodes.
entered anything into your ledger.
Ooh,
A ledger?
a ledger.
You have a
We
ledger.
got a ledger?
Allegedly.
I'm gonna go over to the.
Hey-o. Okay, Chad wanders off
Yep.
towards the ice rink. And on the ice rink, there are many species of all ages, shapes, and sizes skating, disco skating on the ice.
Disco
and
skating.
Yeah, so they've set out like a rough rink around the outside, where they've just pushed a bunch of the snowbanks around there, making a rough oval. There is music playing by a bard band off to one side, and it looks like a magic user, wizard, sorcerer, whatever, has cast a light effect underneath the ice, so that it looks like a Saturday Night Fever style floor, but all the myriad of lights are shining up underneath the ice, projecting upwards.
Is DJ Inky dancing under the ice?
So you can see occasionally that over the
DJ Inky's
over
literally-
the light effects, there is this massive black silhouette occasionally passes over the top.
Pip, well, in general, I feel like we need to do a little test with DJ Inky, maybe with the distraction of all of these people dancing. You can speak to DJ Inky, yeah?
Yeah, I still don't know what your plan is.
I need to know.
I have a plan.
I do. I don't. I need to know if DJ Inky can break through the ice, but I don't want it to be super public. I don't want him to sink a bunch of Yetis in the process.
I can distract.
You know that he can get back out through the geyser.
Yeah, but I want to know if he can break through the ice.
Oh, okay.
Could we like make an assumption that he would be strong enough, or that the ice is too thick?
That is an assumption you can make.
What do I assume?
Roll a nature check.
Oh. Let's roll that on here.
I'm going to go and check his stats. Click on my homebrew creations, DJ Inky.
Tim, while you're looking that up, the ship that we built, are we going to be inside of it, or are we outside of it?
Oh, you're going to be inside,
Inside. Okay.
except for the gunner, who's going to be outside.
Okay.
On the top.
Cool.
And you've got to decide like your rolls. 10 plus, what's your nature proficiency?
2.
2, 12. You know that DJ Enki's a huge creature, and you know from his tentacles wrapping around you that he is very strong. But could he break through like this couple of feet of ice? 50-50 maybe?
Okay. That helps.
I think if we try now, they'll.
You think it's
everyone-
possible, but it might be a bit too thick in places for him to go through.
That's okay.
He's got trouble with us under the ice. Tell him to follow us.
That's just it. Well, we gotta without Tim knowing, we have to plan our attack.
Tim, take your headphones off.
Okay,
Oh,
no,
man,
no,
okay.
oh, do it.
No, we'll do it right before the race.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So
I'm not
we
going to
see it?
metagame. It's fine.
can we see any of our competitors on the ice?
Yeah, I reckon
Yeah?
you see. You definitely see the orcs on the ice. Orcs on ice.
What are they called?
I want to watch that.
Orcs on
What's
ice.
What's they? Orcs on ice.
So they are called. It's Sticky Robbie and the other four orcs.
As they're skating around,
Yeah.
can I like point at them? I'm gonna look at Chad and Mike real quickly, wink and go he, and then I'm gonna shout, "Oh my god, it's what's his name?
Sticky Robbie.
Is that Sticky Robbie and his friends, the four orcs?" And then I'm gonna hold my hand up and be like, "High five!"
Roll a persuasion check for me, please.
What are you up to?
I don't know what he's doing.
14. What was the persuasion? 18.
So 18. Yeah. So he comes skating over.
Does he continue skating? Because I just want a high five. So I'm just like, I just want to high five you.
Yeah, he's just going to do like a drive-by high five.
And are the others doing a drive-by high five?
Yeah.
Okay. As they do that and they high five, does that technically mean they're willing creatures?
Yeah.
I cast Water Walk,
Okay.
which grants the ability to move across any liquid surface, such as water, ice, acid, mud, snow, quicksand, or lava, as if it were harmless, solid ground. So they're on ice skates, right?
They are.
So are they going to just stop sliding on ice if I high five them with Water Walk?
So manipulative.
Are they going to go flying?
Messing with D&D physics.
Yeah. Let me double check Water Walk.
I mean, it sounds right to me.
Pip, did you already sabotage one of their cars?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I tried and it didn't go very well. I don't know.
Shit.
Well, I don't know if it worked or not yet.
Move across any liquid surfaces as if it were harmless, solid ground.
So, like, in theory, if they're sliding and they're going quite quick and I high five them, would they just like?
So you target a creature.
I've got up to 10 willing creatures you can see within range.
This is Water Walk.
Yeah.
Up to 10. Yeah, it is up to 10 million.
You're a pacifist.
Why did you?
I'm
just high-fiving them.
Okay.
Well, you just-
I didn't bring my dice up here. Let me just
Why
roll
you-
it online.
Why
do
did
it
you
on roll
wink-
20.
Why did you
like it.
wink at us?
Yeah, exactly.
Because
Yeah, it's
it's
you and me.
mischievous. I'm winking at you and Chad.
So I'm going to do
Yeah.
This is mischievous.
five rolls for D20.
I really hope they
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Very mischievous.
Okay, so the top one's going to be Sticky. Oh my god, everybody rolled really well apart from Sticky Robbie. So yeah, Sticky Robbie, as you high five him, like his skates just like feels like it hits a rock, and he just goes face over butt onto the ice and just thuds to the floor. Everyone else kind of like stops still. They don't fall over, but they are stuck in place. Yeah, and they all start pointing and laughing at Sticky Robbie.
And I'd just be like, "Oh, I hope you're all right, Robbie." And then I'm just going to quickly scoot over to where where Chad and Mike are.
Okay.
And be like,
Yeah. And just in the background, you just hear people, like the other teammates, just berating him for falling over on the ice.
Is there any way, Tim, that with if I cast Alter Self,
Mhm.
I don't know what could be involved, but is there any way that I can alter myself so that I can ice skate without having to wear skates?
Yeah, because you've got natural weapons. I reckon you can just make like curled toenails grow out of your feet and then back around underneath your feet, sideways,
Horrible.
and just use like toenail skates.
I'm so excited, but at the same time, I was like, I want to do that because I
Okay.
would quite like to start pirouetting and doing whatever I can.
So you just take your shoes off. You just do the whole tying the laces together, putting them around your shoulders, like a pair of bowling shoes, and then like your toenails start growing out and around and down, and then twisting so they edge on and go underneath the soles of your feet, which harden up so you're not cutting into your own feet.
that's disgusting.
I don't like that.
And I want to start
Yeah.
gliding.
You start gliding out onto the ice.
Bye, guys.
Why don't you roll a performance check to see how well you can dance on ice? Do you still look like Mike, by the way?
Yaha.
Cool.
I got a 16.
Nice. Yeah, you do a very competent job of skating on the ice. Doing
Thank
some
you.
advanced maneuvers. You do that thing where you turn around mid-skate and then you're skating backwards somehow. I don't really know how that works.
Oh yeah,
Physics-wise,
Advanced
doesn't feel like it should work.
when you're on one leg and then you crouch down and you go.
Yeah.
That's what I
Like-
do.
You do that.
Lady Glory style.
Yeah.
I hold up a scoreboard that says 9.5 on it.
Oh!
Still can't get more than an 8 from the Russian judge.
You're better than Ricky, Robbie, whatever his name is,
Sticky Robbie.
Rick Ross.
Rick Ross. Chris Cross. Chad, you're going to make your way over to the
The
Yetis?
Yetis? Yeah.
Do you have any way that you're going to be skating on the ice, or you're
I
just going to
have-
like lizard slide?
Well, here's what I was thinking I'd do is I'd get up some speed,
Mhm.
and then since I have my arm blades, I'd use those as skates. So I just lay down on the ground as I like toboggan myself, turn myself into a toboggan
Yeah.
to slide right in front of them.
I guess your like tail can also act as some kind of like ice rudder.
Yeah,
Yeah.
kicking
Okay.
up some
Yeah.
gnarly pow.
You just
Are you just looking through the ice? Or are you-
you're just looking straight down.
I guess I don't think my nose would allow me to look down, so I have to
Oh,
look
that's true.
up. Yes. Toboggan Chad.
Yeah, you're like some kind of like snakeskin torpedo as you go across the
Cool.
ice towards these Yetis, who are dancing intimately with one another, like dirty dancing on ice.
Oh,
be our
intimately.
That can be our.
You're really
ship name, by
crashing
the
the party.
Well, I'm gonna scream "ooh acha" while I do it.
Watcha.
Watcha.
Why don't you roll
Watcha.
a persuasion check for me when you say "ooh watcha"?
way. Is that
This isn't
persuading?
gonna go well.
Hmm?
This is not going to go. Oh no, it did go well.
Can someone
pers-
explain the
persuasion?
All Watcher?
I don't. I
That's what they
just know
shout.
that they yelled at us the
Yeah,
They
last
went like
time they were
that
skating
afterwards or
down.
something.
When they
It's
were
kind of similar to what they.
Oh.
when
Shout
they were
at you.
skiing.
Oh,
He
gotta-
wants ya. He wants
You
ya.
want share?
is that what they were
gotta-
shouting at us? We were chatting to
don't-
some cloaked man, and they were just going, "You
I
want
don't
ya?"
We don't think that's what they said.
He
There
just
was-
got tackled by Yetis.
Chad, what did you get?
I got a 19.
19, nice.
Yeah.
So they stop there, like the guy's holding his wife up. She's got her arms, her legs wrapped around his waist, and they're just doing a dip as they're gently spinning. And as you say "ooh watcha" as you skate towards them, he just places her gently down, and they both come to a stop. But they are like hands around the waists as they wait for you to very slowly come to a stop. It's kind of like gently bounce off them.
There's just two of them.
Yeah, looks like the kids
Oh.
are in bed or something.
I thought it was a whole party.
I thought there was a lot more than just two romantically dancing
No,
that I was
she totally is.
tobogganing towards.
I carried a watermelon.
Do they acknowledge my uwacha or my
They
cool
just kind of
moves?
watch. They just kind of watch you. as-
They watch
Have a
off?
watcher.
They watch. They watch you.
Well, this is awkward.
But now they're stopped and they're like arms around waist. If they had like a denim jeans on, they would have their hands in the back pocket of each other, but they don't.
Do you
Wow.
come here often?
You trying to pick them up?
He hasn't. yet.
Maybe they're into it. I don't know.
Every year.
I think he is into
Have
it.
more conversations with them.
Are you racing?
No, we come to watch and we come to dance.
Do you come every year?
Every year.
I love this Yeti.
I do too. What's your name, Mr. Yeti?
It's the missus.
Or is it Mrs.? I'm so sorry.
My name is Tusanog.
Tosanog.
To snog.
Tusanog.
To Sanog.
To snog. To snog.
Too snug.
Adjective.
Makes sense, adds up.
Well, I am Chad. I've shifted myself into a toboggan. I saw you were shredding some gnarly powder yesterday.
Definitely sounds wrong.
No, that's a thing. You shred the pow.
What is that?
It's when you're snowboarding, you shred gnarly pow.
Oh, I thought you were saying drugs. Sorry.
No.
I thought you were talking about. I don't know.
No, come on.
We love to ski.
Please, can we all join this conversation?
Yeah, could join me. Do you? We joined the race. What do you? Think that's a good idea.
Oh, yes. It's exciting.
It is exciting. Would you like to meet my team?
Yes.
Eat. Did you say eat?
Eat your team.
Careful what you
Very
want.
hungry. Would love to eat your team.
Please.
We're not going to win that way.
I'm gonna hop up on all two and signal my team over.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, as you're all
Hey, you
So- so-
guys!
surveying the rest of the ice rink, Chad's like in the center of the ice, just waving manically at you guys.
Well, you think
I just like the idea that you were on all fours for the majority of that conversation.
Just laying down, like
I didn't-
prostrate.
I didn't want to startle them.
That's definitely what the line was.
is that is Chad waving to us? What do you think it is?
I think he's probably got that conversation under wraps.
Why you want to go over there? Meet some new friends. What do you
They
think we
do
should?
look like they might be helpful.
What do you think
Did
we
they have a? Did we notice if they had a car?
They were on their skis, and they're not a team.
No, sorry, as in
It wasn't one
no,
of
in
the
that
teams.
team. Okay.
No.
Yeah,
Just,
they're not
they
should? They might
rivals.
be. Oh,
The family.
well, you think they might be able to give us some tips?
Yeah, they know the area.
We can
Right.
get. What do you think we should go over?
I start to move over and then I realise that I'm deathly afraid of ice skating.
I have technically, I know I didn't say this in my turn, but I'm going to use it now because we're not in initiative. I
Yeah, sure.
could like make us able to just walk on the ice because
That would be
there's
handy.
Oh, it's part of the water walk thing.
yeah.
Yeah,
'Cause
you can
there
do
was
that.
5 in their team, so you 4, not Chad. He can toboggan himself.
Well, also Mike's
Nimble.
got her nail skates on.
Oh yeah.
I'm ice
Okay,
skating.
then you two.
Yeah.
Then Alice and Ellie. Sorry, Mike.
Yeah,
Aya and
Pip.
Pip.
Air pit
I would
part.
definitely fall on my butt without that. So I mean, in
Yeah,
character
so
and out.
you three can just walk like normally across the ice as if it were gravel. No problem at all.
I wave over, like return the wave,
Okay.
and continue to ice skate
This
because
is you like
I'm,
a 360 pirouette in the
Just
air.
doing rings around us.
I'm waiting for an applause, so I'm not going to stop until I get one.
Well, you got to finish big when you get around to us when we're at the
Mhm.
end.
Yeah.
You have to end.
I hold up a sign that says 8 because I'm sad that you're not doing the thing on your when you're down now.
Oh,
So
no.
your score's gone down. Sorry.
I set the bar too high.
No, you completely wiped the slate, don't worry. 0. -1.
Oh, natural 1. Come meet Tusnog.
Too snug.
Oh, too snug.
Have you found out the lady's name?
No, why don't we all introduce each other?
Let's.
Tusnog.
I'm to Pip.
I'm to Potter.
I am Tusnok,
Oh, I like your voice.
and this is my wife, Friedentop.
Eaten tub.
Free on top and to snog.
Free on top.
Oh, it's a pleasure to meet you both. What are you doing here?
We come to watch the race and skate.
Oh. I think they like us. We're here to race in the death race. We're a bit scared about that.
Why do you call it death race?
Why do we call it a death race?
Because you die.
Yeah, we've
What?
been told that only one person will live, so
Only one team.
Oh,
is that not right?
Yeah.
One team lives, the rest of them die.
Yeah, so death race.
That's very exciting.
How many times have you watched it?
We've been coming for 45 years.
Have
And
you ever
A lot of
raced?
dead people.
No,
Who tends to win?
the last 3 years have been won by the Shin Weasel.
What
why
makes
are
it better?
why are they always winning?
Really good, really fast, and their team is really cohesive. They're like family.
Oh, I look around and I'm like, ooh.
I wave over frantically.
Before each race, they drink together and have barbecue.
Oh,
That's what we're missing.
barbecue would be nice.
Yeah.
How?
Or
They eat
poison barbecue.
and
would
they
be
eat
nice.
and they eat tacos.
Cool.
Right.
Penguin tacos.
Are you
Poison.
just hungry? Is this actually part of winning, or are you just feeling peckish?
I don't. A bit of both. A bit of column A and a bit of column B.
How do the losers die? Like, are they just executed at the end, or like does the ice fall out underneath them after the first person crosses the finish line?
They have different traps at the finish line. They mix it up to keep things interesting.
Oh, what did they use last year?
Okay.
Last year, they had a bunch of archers at the end that shot everybody.
I think
Good
that
trap,
sounds
good trap.
a bit nasty. Do
So
you know what they're doing this year?
No, I don't know. Keep it a big secret.
how do we
Oh.
find out?
I don't know. Maybe go look at the race course, or bribe a raceman, or I don't know. About it for those two things.
Who's this race man that you talk about?
Raceman arranges the race. Guys, man.
You sound like Ludo.
Ludo friend. This is kind of slipped into this.
Do you know much about the race course?
No, they change it sometimes. I think it's like one from about 2 or 3 years ago.
Any harsh corners we should know about?
Yeah. Yeah. Big on corners, big roundabout corners, and big wide open spaces.
Is there any nasty tricks that they pull halfway round or whilst you're racing? Obviously, they've got
They do
traps at the end.
sometimes. Sometimes they add in traps. Sometimes they put in their ringers. They put in maybe halfway through one of the raceman's races, comes through and tries to eliminate if there hasn't been any elimination halfway down the course.
Right.
Um,
Keep things interesting.
I hear there's
Producers.
like a special thing halfway round that you can pick up. Is that right?
Maybe this year.
Tell us more on that.
Well, sometimes it might vary. Sometimes it's a special thing that you can pick up and use against others. Sometimes shortcut.
Thank you.
Say we were coming last, which isn't going to happen. We're going to come first. But say we were coming like last or whatever. If we just don't, cross the finish line and run away instead, then we wouldn't die, right?
It's like a closed course. It's only you'd have to go all the way back to finish line.
Would you have any advice for first-time racers?
Be at front as much as possible. No, be second. Be second as much as possible till the end, then be first.
Yeah, because the person
People at the front, they always get shanked, and they get eaten.
Blue shelled.
Sometimes.
When we survive, what?
Did you say they get eaten?
Sometimes. I assume that's what happens to dead people. Waste of meat otherwise.
Oh.
When we win this, will you teach us all how to ski and snowboard? Or ski board?
Yeah, sure, that sounds great.
Will you take us to your Yeti village?
Okay.
Now he sounds like the bloke from Police Academy.
What's his name? Yeah. Bobcat Goldthwait.
Yeah.
I can't remember her name, but does Frieden Snobben
Praise on top.
speak?
Free on top.
Free on top?
Yeah, she speaks.
Have you got any advice for us?
Yeah, why don't you just I think you should go first.
What?
More questions.
I want to hug both of them.
They're huge. They're like maybe 8 feet tall and probably weigh about 350 pounds. Just covered in like this grey, blue, white fur. They've got these like big blue, almost like baboon type faces.
When are we going to skin them?
No.
Oh my god.
Carter!
Joking. I didn't say that in my voice, so they
say
didn't
in
hear
his
it.
Irish
They didn't hear
West
it.
Country accent.
No.
Oh my gosh.
Well,
I
I feel
worried
like
about you.
I don't know what else I can glean from them. So I'm gonna, if you guys want to keep talking to them, by all means. But I'm gonna go toboggan myself and tell them to root for the sweaty Yeti tomorrow.
Oh, us?
No, us.
Oh, what do you say because I'm not using deodorant today?
No,
Oh.
we're the sweaty Yeti
Oh,
tomorrow.
some kind of. Your car is called Sweaty Yeti?
Yeah.
Oh,
We're
thank
naming
you.
it after
That's
you.
cool.
You're so inspiring to us.
I shall cheer for you and put my money on the Shin Weasel.
Oh.
Oh.
No offense.
I
You
mean,
seem
you're
like
being
really
white.
nice, and I hope you don't die.
Is there anything you could do during the race that would help us?
We give you big cheers, big Yeti roar cheers. Do a Mexican wave.
That
What
would
about if you help us when we give you some of the prize?
I don't know. I hope you help you. We could eat one of the teams.
Yes, good idea.
Best idea.
I think you should eat the Shem Weasels, and we'll give you a little bit of extra.
Oh,
of the
I got
prize.
my money on the Shin Weasels.
Well, you haven't, yeah, you
Your
just
money
said
on
you'll
it.
put the money on them
Oh.
later.
I'll eat one of the other ones. Maybe.
Eat one of the other ones.
Maybe the skeletons.
Eat the ones that look the tastiest to you.
You can't
Okay.
hurt Jim, if that's his name. I don't know it, but I'm assuming he's a Jim. He looks like a Jim.
Oh,
Little
maybe
pervert.
we'll eat the orcs.
Eat the orcs. They
Eat
love
the orcs.
Okay.
No, I don't want Too Snog to die.
I just made one of them fall over. I think he can have them.
Okay. We'll take our children and we'll go and try and eat them.
Thank you.
Sweet.
Thanks, Toasnog.
Thanks to Snog and Free.
That's
Thanks to
okay.
Snog and Free on top.
That's okay. That's okay, Sweaty Yetis.
Can you
Do
is there
well
a word?
tomorrow.
Can you teach us a word in Yeti?
Yes.
What is that?
Nook fun.
What's that mean?
Ask them what Ewatcher means as well.
Oh, Ewatcher means. Oh no, I've got this. Ewatcher means I love big dumps.
Good to know.
You've been waiting to say that.
That's what lured us from the other quest.
I love big dumps.
It's a skiing term when there's lots of big fresh snow and you can ski down it. I love big dumps.
Iwacha.
Iwacha.
What was the other line he just said that he taught you?
That means my life is going downhill.
Oh,
How do you say that?
Odnak.
Oh no!
Odanak.
oh no.
Well, thank you very much. I'm feeling better for that.
Me too.
If you can just let us know in the morning if you've eaten one of the teams, that'd be great.
Okay.
Did you fare well?
He he tussles your hair with his big yeti paw.
Oh, that's
Aw.
kind.
I tried to do it to him as well, but kind of just do it.
Just rub his
I ran
chest. Yeah, he kind of purrs. Oh!
You're a good boy.
Okay.
You're
I'm not
not
going to
dog.
do it to free on top because that's just not.
Yeah.
not
Because you might end up tussling.
Fascinating.
Things you shouldn't. So yeah, they go and start skating off and start gyrating on the
I'm proud
ice
of them.
together.
I think they're really nice.
They're lovely.
Lovely couple.
Bit scary with the eating, but you know.
Could come in
so
handy.
you know how the team that normally wins are having a barbecue tonight? Do you think we could poison their barbecue?
Sure. How much time do we have, Iris?
You have 22 minutes before your alarm is due to go.
Plenty of time.
Why don't you put them to? Put them to sleep in the morning, Pip.
How's she going to touch them all?
Go and give them a
Yeah.
handshake. Say good luck.
Yeah, go. Well, maybe not now because they just need to sleep anyway.
Yeah, it's
but-
gonna be a really good night's sleep.
Yeah.
Oh, so refreshed.
Could I
I-
use poison
Go-
spray in
Oh yeah, wait.
food?
You should wake up early and go to their tent and
Poison.
wish and wish them all a good game or a good race.
Well, I was
Put
just
them all
gonna
back to sleep and then they'll never show up.
It says on my character sheet under grung poison, it says you can also apply your poison to any piercing weapon as part of the attack with that weapon.
Mhm.
But can I just like wipe my poison on stuff?
Yeah,
like, can
but
I
you'd
just
have
wipe
to.
it on the steering wheel?
Yeah, it's a contact
Ooh.
poison. So yeah, you could wipe it onto a hard surface. Has to be done like within an hour, otherwise it like fades off. It just
Good
becomes
thinking.
inert. So you'd have to do it in the morning. But yeah, you could do it.
I'll do that in the morning.
Good
Um,
thinking.
If I used snare,
Mhm.
so it's an 8-hour duration. So
Okay.
obviously, if I set it and then they were up, if they get trapped in it, does it still wear off at 8 hours?
Yeah, I mean it's got a duration of 8 hours. Yeah, so like as soon as 8 hours is up, the spell ends.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I might set that in the morning out in
Mhm.
front of somebody.
If we go to bed 20 minutes earlier, then we can wake up 20
Wake up 20 minutes
earlier
early. Yeah.
and do all this.
Let's toboggan our way back to bed.
Yeah.
Someone's
Yeah.
taking them over because I'm still.
Pirouetting.
dancing.
Mike, can you do
Oh.
one last performance check as well?
Can I clap for Mike on my
Let's-
toboggan back?
Let's clap with his tail.
Slap, it
Slap
on
the ice.
I have this thing, but I can only do it once in our lives, and I know that this is. I know how much. I know that this isn't like the boss battle of all boss battles, but we really want to win the race, and I can give you all like a ritual that makes one of you have better saving throws, but we can only use it once in this entire campaign.
I mean, if we don't win this, we will die. So.
What thing is that? that you've
The
got?
ceremony thing.
Oh right, yeah. Yeah, that's
That is now the time.
Is this the time?
it's totally up to you.
Let's have more faith. We're not going to do it because it'd only be one of us that survives then as well, or an extra
True.
saving throw.
Well, I've got a funeral right as well, so if we all die and I live, then I'll just do that.
If we all die but I live. Like we're not on the same car.
So sorry, Mike, you had a
11.
performance check. 11. Yeah, you just kind of you're getting a bit tired now. It's really started hitting you, like your thighs become quite like heavy with all the skating, and you've been up all day like building this thing. So you just like skate back. A couple of like twists and turns, and then you're back on the ice.
Perfect.
Should we have somebody protect our tent to make sure that these guys aren't doing exactly what we're doing?
Weren't we going to use Chad's pad?
Chad's pad is at this point gone.
I'm asleep.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm asleep for Chad pad to return.
Can Phantom keep guard and just bark and wake us up?
Yeah.
And as well.
Kenko too.
Oh, have you
I
resummoned
don't know how
Kenko?
to do that.
Are you gonna... Oh no, because you got you
didn't
didn't die. Sorry, I just always assume.
Just assume that they're dead.
Yeah, I mean he's definitely dead, right?
It's been more than an episode.
Yeah, true. Yeah, no problem. Genko can. It would be kind of useless tomorrow. Not useless, but he'll have an exhaustion. Same as Bando and Phantom. If you want them to stay up all night, they can.
They
They'll
can't
just
help
have
the race,
one.
though, can they?
I was gonna say
No,
Kenko's magic, so he probably disappear.
Yeah, Kenko is a summon. Phantom has got magical abilities that he couldn't use. Bando will be fine. Bando's a natural creature. There's nothing for him to do in the sweaty yeti, but he can be there. He can be present.
He wouldn't like it. He doesn't like violence.
Yeah.
So they can keep watch, right?
Yeah, you can get them to keep watch.
Then we all have a nice long
Sleep.
Sleep. Okay, so can the three of you, Mike, Pip, and Aya, roll perception checks for your three familiars, please?
Uh-oh. We're going to get sabotaged.
I rolled an 18 plus 7.
Oh,
So,
good.
no.
No, we're not.
How do I? I'm so sorry. How do I
That's
find
okay. So if you go, Mike, if you go to
Oh shit! I forgot that I was
extras,
gonna roll it.
extras?
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it'll go down to pet, and it'll be puppy of ill omen.
Got it.
So you can click on that, and then you got perception +3.
Awesome. I'm scared.
Scare word.
Oh, I got 19.
No, 19. Wow, all done super perception rolls.
16
So 16 plus, and yours is in the same place. Extras under Kinko. His perception
Yeah,
+4, so he's got 20. So yeah, all epic perception rolls.
Nice.
It's nice now. Hopefully.
I'm going to do it in order that you
Oh,
rolled
yeah.
it. So it'd be
Hopefully it doesn't bite
Bando,
us in the ass.
Phantom, and Kinko.
Can I make sure that Bando specifically is looking at the vehicle rather than the tent?
Yeah. So it was Bando first. During the night, Bando starts flapping his wings and screeching. I don't know. He's a mixture of like a
Barking.
barking, yipping,
Squatching.
crawling at in the middle of the night and wakes you up, Pip, like jumping up on you. And when you wake up, you see like crawling in one of the goblins. And
Scary.
it's got like a device in its hands. And as you wake up and you like looking directly at it, it just freezes. Like
Touch
his
his face.
eyes like wide.
Stab him in the head.
It's a good like 20 feet away. And when you make eye contact, it starts like retreating on all fours. With the device like in its mouth out.
I
way.
launch at him
Okay.
and just grab him by the head.
Yeah, roll to hit.
Yeah, fuck that
That's so
guy.
scary.
his neck.
People cry
Off
about
the
that.
flipper.
Snap.
Would
in there.
this
How
stick
dare
his...
he do what we tried to do?
Yeah. How dare he?
We would never do that in the
Mm.
dead of night.
Don't get caught. Come on.
I rolled a 16. What am I adding it to?
Cool. That'd be your normal to hit, so like plus your strength, which is +0, plus your proficiency, which is +5. So yeah, you get 21 in total.
Nice.
So yeah, no worries. Yeah, you just grab this goblin by its face, like by its big fat head.
Smack him
gonna-
around.
Take the device out of his mouth. Did you say it was in?
Yeah. First of all, what's your DC for your?
Oh, shit, yeah.
I think it's 12, isn't it?
Poison skin DC 12.
Yeah. So it doesn't fail. Actually, I don't know. The goblins are not that good. Maybe it does fail. It's got -2 in its constitution. It would fail. So it has constitution +0. Yeah, so it passes. So it doesn't fall asleep. And now roll a athletics check for me, please.
14 plus 3.
Nice. Yeah, you wrench this device out of its mouth. And when you do that, it scampers away. You've just got this device in your hand. It looks like 2 cylinders connected by like rope that's dipped in tar. And like both cylinders like slosh from side
Is
to
that
side.
a bomb?
Sounds like
Not
a pipe
Oh
bomb
my
with a bit
gosh.
of that's like TNT, liquid TNT.
Slosh.
Do you think, okay, if the general consensus is it's a bomb, I'm going to immediately go and chuck it at the goblin tent.
No.
No?
No.
That's pretty
Do it.
badass.
No,
No,
I
save
think we
it
should
for
keep
tomorrow. Yeah,
we should
save it for
save
tomorrow.
it because we got a flamethrower. We can light the fuse and throw it.
But with I think
No,
a flamethrower would just...
No, no,
Carefully lighting. Bang.
no.
Great.
We can make some.
Oh, I can make. Oh,
Yeah,
no.
you can make fire. You can make controllable fire.
Okay.
Although you
Is it-
are in
No, I
a
can't, 'cause I'll be
null
in magic
magical
field.
field.
We can find a way to use it tomorrow. Hold on to it, because that's going
Okay.
to come in handy
Yeah.
tomorrow. I promise.
Does it look pretty
Flamethrowers also have a pilot light that's always on. So
True.
Well, the other thing is that if we're in front of somebody, we use the flamethrower behind us when we're already in front of it.
And throw it in the engine. The
Okay.
yeah,
big,
so basically we'll keep it.
Okay,
keep-
does it look
Okay.
pretty stable though? Like it's not
Keep
just
that
gonna
bomb.
fly up?
Yeah, I mean, you've already sloshed it before. You knew what it was. You're like turning it over in your hands and sloshing it around. It doesn't go off yet. It looks like it does need to be like lit. It doesn't
Okay.
whatever reaction happens when the fuse goes down happens.
I now have a personal vengeance against the goblins.
After Fast Racer and her
Used to-
team.
You still got him.
Good job, Bando, and good job, Pip.
Yeah.
Cool.
Mhm.
And for the rest of the evening, nothing else happens. So you can all hit long rest. Take a long rest,
Sweet.
everyone.
yay.
So all your spells
It
be
feels like
fresh.
the longest we've been.
Really, yeah.
That was the longest of rests.
Pip, can you point out that little dick of a goblin tomorrow?
Yeah, absolutely.
That little
He's
goblin
the
shite.
first one to go.
Yeah.
The little goblin shite.
So
So,
bef-
snuffer.
I know you
Glue
want to
our
do things
wheel.
before the race. Actually, I'll let you do the things before the race first of all, before I get into anything else. You've woken up 20 minutes to 9, 8:40. So you've got 20
Precise.
minutes. You've got 20 minutes to get your craft to the race course. When you flip open the tent, like 2 out of the 4 tents have already moved their craft.
Which
One
ones?
of them's Shin Weasel's already gone,
Shit.
and Blaze Job's already gone. So the skeletons and the dwarfs, but the orcs and the goblins are still. Like the orcs, the goblins are pushing their craft out of their tent at the moment.
But the goblins haven't got up. They haven't done anything. Haven't moved.
Have the orcs been eaten?
No, they're
Oh.
still working on their stuff.
Well, thanks a lot, Too Snog.
Do we do
Although
anything-
Sticky Robbie of the orcs, he's like got
Better
his
than-
racing gear on, which is traditionally he wears a lot of like mostly white with some blue and red trim. He's now got like a pair of like leather goggles on that he's going to wear for when he's racing, and a helmet, and a rather nice fancy like white grey fur cloak.
I-
Oh no!
What?
That's a yeti. That's a yeti.
They skinned our yeti friend.
What?
no.
That's white
Look at-
grey fur,
Craig looks
like
familiar.
Tim described.
Look at Tim's face.
Can we tell if that is the yeti skin?
So no.
You can roll a nature check if you want.
No way.
No.
He tried.
What was it?
No.
/roll
Roll
space
one.
1d20.
Oh,
Doesn't matter if we win. We just need to kill them.
Yes. We need to kill and skin this orc.
With
We
with
need
an,
to do.
with an 11, I'm going to say you probably know that it is wearing the fur of an Arctic creature, a very large Arctic creature.
What were you checking? Not what were you checking? Sorry, what?
If we recognise it as the Yetis.
Yeah, no, sorry.
I'll-
What?
Nature.
Perception? Nature. Oh, we need to find out.
I want to scream out at the top of my lungs, too snog.
Yes,
Go
Okay.
on.
Why don't you roll a
I don't think my neighbors are like that.
persuasion check?
We've caused many deaths, and this is the one I feel the baddest.
Yeah, I regret.
Uncalled for.
They
And
were a lovely couple with a family.
Minding their own
16.
business.
16.
They've been watching these games for 45 years without issue.
And we met them for 10 minutes.
You hear so you shout to Snog.
Snog!
And back you hear water.
Ooh.
And then
Can I also just...
You look to the left and they're all sitting on the picnic table.
Oh.
They're just waving at you. You've got, like,
we were all having a breakdown.
Oh.
you know what? Even Buddy looked up.
Yeah, he was...
Buddy!
Could sense the tension.
Buddy, buddy, buddy!
Oh.
Oh.
back to his lair.
Yes, sir.
Well, let's still kill this orc for killing a Yeti, because Yetis
Yeah.
are the most delightful creatures in this entire game.
Really?
Well, all you know is wearing the fur of a large Arctic creature.
Well, yeah,
Yes,
T-Snog's definitely going to be on our team.
It's
we're
a
going to use
point
that. We're going to use that to fire us up. To be
Yeah,
fair.
but one enemy at a time. Remember, the goblins are our enemy, guys.
They're all our enemy because
Can
the last person is the only one that's alive.
can you? Sorry, I know we have other things to do. I just want to make sure that we don't forget about DJ Yankee. That's all. Sorry, as you were.
I'm not going to do anything because everybody's up and moving and out of the tents, so I'm just going to forget. everything.
I think maybe like 20 minutes before the race is like quite close to the race to do any like setup stuff.
Can I go over to the goblin team? Are they awake yet?
Yeah, when you like go over towards the tent and look inside, you see that they're like doing some last minute scrambling, and there's 8 goblins in there.
Oh, so they're not with the car?
Yeah, they're doing like last minute adjustments to the car.
Okay.
They're working on the car itself in the tent with the flap open.
So I'm going to go in and go, I come in peace.
Okay. Most of them kind of ignore you, and they're like shouting in Goblin. Do you speak Goblin?
I don't, but I
Cool.
have observant, which means if you can see a creature's mouth while it's speaking a language you understand. Oh, you understand.
Oh,
No.
right. Yeah.
You don't
So they're
understand.
chittering at each other. A couple of them do look over to you, and like keep an eye on you to make sure you're not doing any last minute surreptitious stuff or sabotage.
Can I see the one that came into the tent?
Oh.
He's currently like they're fast racer. So currently he's like head first in the engine compartment, like with just his little feet sticking out, kicking.
Okay. I go over and tap him on the shoulder.
Okay. Well, on the butt because he's
On the
head down.
Touch him just above the butt.
You should have just kicked the bonnet so it just shut on him.
Yeah.
Yeah, you tap him on the butt, and then it just like his legs fall down.
Oh shit! Did I put him to sleep?
Yeah.
Oh,
my
no.
I didn't mean to do that.
And
Oh,
like
no.
a couple of goblins are watching you to start like chittering and shouting at each other, and then everybody starts paying attention to you now. They all
I'm
start
like-
shouting and like pointing at you.
I don't know what happened to him. That was nothing to do with
A
me.
couple of them like start picking up like really large spanners, and one of them's got like a ceiling torch.
I'm like,
It's
guys,
like a little mini flamethrower and stuff. They all start like waving at you, like shooing you away threateningly.
I said I come in peace. I love cars. I'm a massive car enthusiast.
And they're like just
And-
pointing at like the unconscious goblins in the engine, and then pointing at you, and then
That
pointing
was
at the door.
nothing. How would I have achieved that? I just touched him on the butt.
Mhm.
That was nothing to do with me. Maybe
And
he
the-
had a late night. Maybe he
Mm.
was up doing stuff he shouldn't be doing.
And they're getting closer and closer to you, and they start like swinging weapons at you.
Okay, So my attempt of coming in peace didn't work. So I'm just gonna. I'm going. And as I leave, I'm gonna trail my hand along the side of the car.
Okay.
Any handles or anything.
Sure. Yeah. God, what kind of roll would that be? Sleight of hand. Of course, sleight of hand. Yeah. Roll 1d20, add 5 to it.
Ooh.
Nice. 21.
I'm rolling so
Yeah.
well.
So without like them noticing, down the entire right-hand side of their car from aft to fore, you just like leave this invisible residue all the way down the side of their vehicle.
Nice
As you
work.
roll
I
out.
should knock some of them out, right?
Yeah, fuck those goblins.
Fuck those goblins.
Cool.
I run
And
back.
you just, and you leave the tent. So prep-wise, Pip's done. Parter, did you want to do anything?
No, I think I'm fretting over the time and seeing everybody pushing their vehicles to the line. I'm going to try and chat Mike and Aya into us starting to push ours.
Okay. Chad, other than checking on your Yeti friends, is there anything specific you want to do?
I need to talk to DJ Inky. I need somebody? Well, I need Pip or somebody that speaks to animals to join me, right?
Parter, can you speak to animals?
Yeah, I can speak with animals.
So
How
you,
does check how long we've got?
I mean, it depends up to you. Like, you can start like as soon as the 20 minutes as you wake up. Like, you've got that entire 20 minutes to go. It's probably going to take you like 5 minutes to get the vehicle over. So you've got a maximum 15 minutes. But Pip's gone away, so that's probably going to take a 7-8 minute round trip to do everything that she needs to do.
Okay.
Are you guys okay getting the car to the line, or we can walk with you? I just need.
You've got like a goblin pit crew as well that will help you.
Oh,
And
that's right.
if need be, you can leave them to it.
I don't trust the goblins.
Oh, wow.
As well, before we split up, I can cast aid, which gives us extra hit points just in case we get tough. I can cast it on with one spell up to 3 of us. So like whoever's got the lowest or the lowest AC. Who would that be?
I've got an AC of 15.
I've got an AC 12.
15.
16.
So definitely
So everyone
Parter.
but me and Pip.
Yeah, I'd say that's pretty fair. Pip's got high AC, high hit points, and so have you, yeah. So Chad, Mike, Parter probably could do with a bump.
Okay, in that case, you get an extra 5 to your maximum.
Cool.
Oh.
There's a little temp box next to your HP. You can add 5 into that temp box.
Sweet. Thank you.
Cool.
Dang, thank you.
Thanks.
Then let's help get the car over. I just need to get DJ Inky underneath us.
So Chad and Parter, you'd have to go over to the geyser, talk to DJ Inky.
Have we seen the map yet? Like in character?
No, it seems no. In character, you haven't. No, it seems like you won't know what the course is until you arrive. It's kind of like a surprise.
Okay. Can anybody breathe underwater? Pip?
Pip's amphibious,
Oh yeah, I was gonna say.
and I think
In a magic
Mike can change into with an action can get gills.
That's what I was going to suggest. However, oh sorry, are you talking about now, or are you talking about in the race?
In the race.
Because it's no magic.
Yeah.
To null the magic field. So it seems like there's a continent-wide like games authority for kickball for this death race, that they have adjudicators like wizard, sorcerer, or warlock adjudicators that come along and like cast a null magic field, like a bit like referees or contractors.
Yeah.
Stupid question though. If it's a racial trait as a shape changer.
Oh, if it's a racial trait and you turning into something, that's fine. That's not magical.
So I can get some hot looking gills.
You could.
Really good idea.
I can do that. Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Things like casting spells like in the field, your magical items would go, like Iris would go off. That kind of stuff.
What will we do without Dumb question to ask.
Yeah, Iris
Yeah.
that you've used for the first time today, but you've had it for
Also, Chad,
how long time?
I didn't realise I could, Chad, but I can speak with animals. I stole a ritual
Oh,
caster
Cool.
Nice.
a while ago, and apparently, yeah.
How much time is left before the race starts, Tim?
So if you're like looking for the Yetis, it took you a couple of minutes. About 18 minutes left for you.
Can somebody beckon DJ Inky?
And somebody what?
Beckon.
Beckon. So maybe like Parter
Oh,
or Mike.
Yeah, I was going to say, it needs to be me. I think. Yeah, I'll just cast Speak with Animals.
Done it.
It should be like, DJ Inky.
Yeah,
Oh,
and he's like
DJ
being
Inky.
you talk, and then you didn't notice this before because it's been this way for a while. But what you thought was the shadow of your wherever you were sleeping, you probably have like tents and backpacks and stuff. That you thought was just a shadow being cast by that starts moving underneath the ice beneath you. Starts like goes from like a small 10-foot wide blob to like a 40-foot wide star shape underneath you.
That's our boy.
Unfurls.
You're only going to be able to talk to him before we go into the race, right? Because that's considered a magical piece. Okay. Well, because we in character don't know what the map looks like, this has kind of changed my plan, but I think that there's still a plan to be had. I
Or a
think
plan to be Chad.
Chad
Nice.
stole it from me. We need a way to identify our car from the others from underneath the ice. So I need,
Wings.
well, the wings, having seen the other cars, do they look similar at all?
No, all the cars look massively different, very
Massively
unique
different.
from one another. Yeah,
Okay, so let's bring DJ Inky over to our car.
he's been underneath the entire time.
Underneath the entire he's been okay, perfect. Whoever's, it's Potter that you're speaking to him.
Yep.
Can you tell him that if you see a flamethrower hit a piece of ice for more than 2 seconds, to break through it, and we'll turn off the fire.
That's cool.
All right. DJ Inky, hello. It's me, Parter. We've not spoken before, but you've tried to hurt me.
No,
go-
not more than 2 seconds. It has to be. We needed like a signal. Do like 1, 2, 3.
We're gonna be really complicated when we're flying.
No, we're not going to fly.
Torch the ice for 3 seconds, 3 times. 1,
Like
2,
Morse
3.
code.
When we do that, we want you to break through the ice right where the fire is, and we'll turn it off. All right?
So the way he communicates that you are, he's having to put a tentacle around your waist, and so it just has this ripple effect with the suckers around you,
Ooh.
and you just get like a okay, an acknowledgement.
Okay.
I look at Chad. Okay.
My plan has changed drastically. I'm kind of winging it right now, but this is going to come in handy. I guarantee it.
Do you want me to say anything else?
Well, make sure he knows what our ship looks like. Car looks
We've
like.
got DJ Inky. We've got a pair of wings. These little things that stick out the side, so it's a bit wider. We won't be touching the ice, so you won't see or feel any vibrations coming from where you see our ship. Everything else will be touching the ice.
Tell him to follow our ship.
So follow our ship.
And because I can't describe the track at all, which I barely know. But I'm just trying to think of if there's a way to signal for him.
When we're driving, when we're flying, and everybody else is driving, if you see an opportunity, follow us, but then break through the ice, swallow one of them. All right?
Okay.
Does our car actually fly?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the whole point of it, isn't it? Like we've
Well,
got
yeah,
no wheels.
I know it has wings, but I feel like because of the engine, we're just gonna fly at the beginning and then come down.
We
But
could be
we're
more
also
like,
not going to have the beginning now, right?
You need a way to like launch your
I'd
vehicle.
also like to ask you,
Oh,
right at the
We rolled that
beginning,
on.
he needs
you kind of
to
forgot.
he needs
Right.
to launch us, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
right at the beginning, Chad's gonna carve into the ice a little bit with his pickaxe arms, just to make it a bit weaker, and that's where we want you to poke your tentacle through, and just catapult us
No, no, no.
Wait.
He then answers back saying, follow, above,
Uh-oh.
now.
No.
Not right now.
Hello.
Hold on. So our car has a what is it? A tension engine or something that you called it?
Oh, it's a kinetic engine.
Kinetic engine. So it's going to have an initial launch, right?
But didn't we roll badly on that one?
And it's
so we
up.
didn't get the one.
It's up to you got failed on the kinetic one. But it's up to you to tell me what the kinetic engine is.
Right. Okay.
But
Well, right there, DJ, and can we work it out?
So you can be you can use. I think the examples I used before were a giant elastic band that you can pull back your vehicle on, then release it like a catapult or a giant crossbow, for example. Or you can situate yourself like high up and then launch and then glide down. Or you can get like fired out of a cannon, for example, but using whatever you got around. All these things are available to you. It's not going to be an issue. It's just flavor at the moment.
Can we use?
So don't worry about. It's not a problem. Just tell me what you want, and it'll happen.
Can we use the elastic band multiple times, or is it a one-time thing?
The kinetic one is a one-time thing. Yeah. So the detriment to it is that you will automatically lose a position on the penultimate round.
Okay.
That's the toss-up between it.
Yeah, but I'm just trying to understand if it's an elastic band, is there an actual elastic band that we're latching ourselves onto and pulling back and firing from?
Yes, you'd be catapulted from like the start line, and then you just going to use the remaining energy to get yourself.
Could we not use DJ Inky at any point in time to break through the ice, have him hold on to our elastic band, we reverse, and he launches us?
Well, the elastic band would be like fixed in place at the start line, but there's no reason why you can't like use DJ Inky at some point during the race to try and break up through the ice and just give you an extra shove, negating the loss of one pole position.
And then eat the team behind us.
Maybe you can probably get one action out of it, but it does not to say you can't use them multiple times throughout the race.
Okay. What we're thinking is our kinetic start crossbow or that.
You can just get DJ Inky just to like, like the squids from the Matrix when they were spinning around and fire off their bombs. He can just be at the front line, just spin you around and fire you off if you want to.
But is it not better for us to use the elastic band at the beginning,
and then we can use DJ Inky
in the middle of the course to give us?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't penalise you for like if you wanted to flavour it up. The DJ Inky was your kinetic at the beginning, if you prefer that look. But yeah, you can use a giant elastic band.
I think we hold on to DJ Inky and burn a hole in the ice when we need a little boost.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then he eats the team behind us. Make sure that gets
cannon.
Eat the team behind us.
Yeah. Unless we're in first, right?
Yeah.
No, still eat them.
Okay, all right, that's fine.
They might overtake us.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Well, I think that DJ Inky's got the plan. Do you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure.
Cool.
Trivia. Okay. So you communicate to him what you've already established that you communicate to him, Parter, in character, and then his tentacle slips back down underneath the geyser. A few seconds later, the whole thing goes off, spraying everything with hot water. So Aya and Mike, what are you doing? You're the only two that haven't spent your time this morning doing something. Anything specific?
After I've cast that thing, I'm just probably going to try and explain to Kenko that he can't follow us. He has to stay in existence because otherwise I'm a bad pal.
Okay.
But otherwise, I don't think I have anything useful. But
wait, can Kenko fly?
He can, but he's not real, so he'll disappear when he goes into the magic.
Yeah, he's like a magical creature. So if he was going to the field, it just disappear.
Would he know where the field is?
You don't know where the field is.
So it's not like he bumps into a threshold.
Oh,
there would be a barrier. There would be a circumference.
He can't even spy
to the
because
field.
he'd disappear.
Okay.
He's not real.
Yeah. So he looks at you, turns his head to one side, and just looks at you with one giant eye, bloodshot eye, and then just coughs up onto the floor. and just lays his head down. Just kind of like splays out on the floor,
You should
And then-
send him to go and sit with the Yetis.
and he just wheezes.
I find two snog and his free
Free on top.
free on top. Two snog and free on top.
He
Um,
Kenko uses his wings just to drag himself across the snow and out of your area, and then over towards where the Yetis are.
Please don't eat my friend.
Okay, I'm glad you said that because they might have done. Okay, good luck today. Hey, what's up?
Alice,
There they
that's
are.
amazing.
That's real
That's
good.
awesome.
I'm glad he
Hold it up
lived
again,
and
hold it up
wasn't.
Buddies.
I love him.
Oh,
I want it, and I want it framed.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll send it you. Well,
and Mike, anything specific?
How long have we got left?
Well, you've got like 20 minutes. Everyone else is off doing other random stuff.
Can I see all the teams getting
Two-
ready?
2 of them are gone. The orcs are pushing their vehicle out and down the road towards the field, and the goblins are still working on it because that's where Pip's gone.
I'd like to go over to. I'm still wearing my apron, so I'd like to go over to the bar.
Yeah.
And is the bar open?
Oh yeah,
Of
oh
course
yeah.
it's open. Okay. I say to the little. Are they goblins again?
Mhm.
My friend. Say hey, friend. Again. Morning.
Hello.
Hello. So I've been given the task today to just check on the standards of some of the drinks. So if you just don't mind me as I go behind the bar and grab I'm going to say 2 or 3 bottles and a couple of shot glasses and a tray. Thank you so kindly. I'll be back in a moment. Just need to check this out, the spirit levels and everything. Yeah.
As you trail off, you're like, but then there's people queuing up for their breakfast, and
Yep.
just it gets immediately bombarded with food orders, and you just wander off towards the back, and you just grab a bunch of bottled ales and some glasses.
I want to go. I want to be able to carry a bottle and a couple of shot glasses on a tray.
Yeah, it's fine.
I want to go up to the closest competitors and pour them a shot each and say, I poured you a lovely shot of ginger and turmeric to have a bit of an energy boost
Okay.
this morning.
So you wander over to the orc team that are pushing their so Sticky Robbie and his crew. Sticky Robbie is wearing this very fine, thick, warm pelt about his shoulders. Roll a persuasion check with disadvantage for me,
Why?
because he's seen you before, hanging out with Parter, who tripped him over yesterday. So he's a little bit.
I was ice skating.
You were,
He didn't see
He's-
shit.
but he's. I mean, they've been looking over, just like the rest of you have been keeping an eye on them. They've all been keeping an eye on each other.
Did you say persuasion?
Yeah, with disadvantage, please.
Oh. Sorry, this is taking ages.
Sorry?
12.
12.
Yeah.
He snorts through his nose and just hits the tray up in the air, so all of the drinks go everywhere. And he goes, huh, aches and breaks, baby, aches and breaks.
eggs and bricks.
I don't know what you're trying to
Eggs.
say to me.
Aches and breaks.
Eggs and bricks.
Eggs
And then he
bricks,
just
baby.
fist pounds his co-pilot. Gives you one of these.
Wait, punch.
I laugh like that in his
Yeah.
face.
And then they just both give you the eye as they're getting the rest of the pit crew, pushing out.
Fine. I wander off and
A
I'm
giant
like,
car.
you're an idiot. I was just trying to help you. Sucks to be you. And I take the bottles with me and I put them in where we were camping. So
You want to put them in your vehicle?
yeah, I was just trying to be helpful.
Cool.
Dickheads.
So the DK.
Great. So I think it's about time to push your sweaty Yeti over towards the racecourse. So I'm going to transition. You'll get to have a look at the racecourse. Kind of already pre-seen it, but yeah, there are 4 stages. I've labelled each one of the vehicles as well, so you can see who's who. That's the starting lineup. You're all in one big line.
Cool.
So the thing I need you all to do now is choose your positions in who are you going to be? What are you going to do? So there are 5 jobs to do in the vehicle. There's the vehicle commander, the driver, navigator, mechanic, and gunner. Some of them are self-explanatory. Gunner operates the weapon. The mechanic will do any repairs that need to be done. The navigator is going to be in charge of the Constitution saving throws and the vehicle hit points. You'll record all the vehicle hit points and make sure you don't hit your mishap threshold. The driver is responsible for rolling initiative and also rolling any dexterity saves that you may need to make during the race. And the vehicle commander is in charge of giving orders. Now, if you obey the vehicle commander once per round, the vehicle commander can give advantage to one of the other 4 positions. So, providing they obey the vehicle commander's orders.
What does the gunner? So you mentioned Constitution, Dexterity, Initiative. There's something.
You're going to be operating the weapon, so you'll be rolling your to hit and the damage.
Okay.
And choosing your targets.
My dexterity is +5.
So you'll be using your vehicle's stats, which are on the handout I gave you.
Right,
Yeah.
okay.
So yeah, it's kind of arbitrary as to what. The only person that's not going to be using vehicle stats is the mechanic when they do their repairs, and the
What would
vehicle
they-
commander who uses their own charisma.
What was the mechanics check?
does it?
Mechanic's going to be if you hit your mishap threshold and something goes wrong with your vehicle, you'll need to do repairs to your vehical.
Yeah, but
Is
what
that
do you roll?
Constitution?
So you'll be rolling a mixture of. Sorry, I'll just upload this.
So if the commander, I've only got +1 charisma.
Same here.
I got +4.
I have +5.
Oh,
Oh.
So there's a
I think
mixture.
Alice, you're our
It's just
leader.
about whether or not
Sorry.
we listen to each other rather than chilling.
We will listen to each other.
Yeah, why not? Sure. What'd you say?
Well, no,
Huh?
because if you roll a command and we listen to it, then surely it would have
Yes, you would.
5.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
If you obey.
if you be our leader,
I think we all knew Aya was going to be
it's obvious. She's our boss.
our leader.
Always the quiet ones, isn't it?
Yeah.
Where's the unsung ones?
And it is the you have to give the order at the beginning of the round, so you can't wait until you can't be reactive. You have to be proactive. So you have to be like, I need you mechanic to be really good at repairing this round. You might not get damaged, so it might be a wasted repair roll. You also might not fire this round. You might not need to make a Constitution saving throw, so you have to be predicting what's going to happen during this round.
What else would say? What else? What would the different things that each person could do? What else can the mechanic do?
So
other
the
than
driver's
repair?
initiative, so you might want to give advantage on your initiative. You'll be rolling initiative every round.
Oh, so
that will
whoever.
determine your order in the how fast you are.
So the instruction just gives initiative to that person. So I would
It'll give you
choose
advantage.
which of the people.
Yes,
to
the driver,
one
the navigator, the
specific-
mechanic, or
right,
the gunner.
okay.
So who's
And
got
you
the
give-
highest initiative?
I've got
Again,
+2.
initiative you'll be using your.
Vehicle.
yeah.
Sorry, yeah.
That's okay.
Um,
It's just other than the vehicle commander and the mechanic, the other 3 are kind of just based on vehicles.
got
It's
it.
whatever you fancy taking. Sorry, and the mishaps, the repair, what the vehicle needs, the mechanic needs to do, it's a combination of strength and dexterity. Difficulty checks.
my
got
strength
+2
is
and
0, but
+1.
my dex is 5.
Mine's
Strength is 2, dexterity 1.
strength 4, dex 2.
They're all
Strength
better than
4,
mine.
dex -1.
They're dexterity 2,
Mechanic
Strength
sounds like you,
-1.
Khalil. Yeah,
So
Chad,
Chad, you want to be the mechanic?
Yeah.
Grease me up, baby.
get this
Damn
guns
it.
out.
Wait,
Greasy mechanic.
I see what you did there.
So got vehicle commander Aya, mechanic Chad,
Yeah.
with his somehow he's got denim overalls that already have grease on them somehow.
Of course you
I've got a name tag that says Chad.
How are you
Yeah.
going to
Find
fix
a spell
stuff
slot
like
just putting
this?
grease in.
I'm definitely gonna take my
Stabbing
arm
things
plates off. Don't worry,
Okay.
those are
Cool.
gone.
Finally.
So
Let
he
me
wants to
fix
be
this tire.
yeah. He wants to do the driving. He wants to do the navigating, and he wants to do the gunning.
And
somebody-
those stats are all just based on the car stats, right?
Correct.
I don't want to be the gunner.
Somebody
def-
got. I was gonna say somebody gunning needs to breathe underwater
Why?
because DJ Inky might pull us underwater. So
Then don't we all-
So we all need to breathe underwater.
No, because we're all inside the car.
Yeah, apart from the gunner who's got to be out
Oh,
on
yeah.
top.
Yeah, the gunner
Shotgun.
needs.
Can you breathe underwater?
Shotgun. Yeah, I can. Yeah.
You can do the gill thing.
Okay, cool.
without
That works. Then Pip and I are.
What-
So out of
Everybody
you
up?
two, out of you two, then Parter and Pip. Who wants to be navigator? Who wants to be driver?
Pip, aren't you good at navigating?
Oh
Like,
yeah,
have
you're a ranger.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
I'll be a navigator.
I'll just drive. It's
Oh,
fine.
the driver's the initiative and dex, and navigator is con and vehicle HP.
Con.
Cool.
But again, it's the
The car.
the vehicles con
Yeah.
and dex saves, not your own con. And
It's
dex
all right. I'll
saves.
drive. I'll drive. I'll just listen to you lot, and you tell me where to go.
Okay.
Tim, as the gunner, what am I using? Am I using the flamethrower?
Yeah. So if you look at the handout, it's
Which
got all
one?
your stats on it. Yeah.
Nice.
I got it. I got it.
Cool.
The navigator's like where we're going to go, but the driver's like if we're going to stay on the road.
Yeah.
Yes.
that-
Effectively. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Trust.
So your roles are as a driver, you're responsible for rolling initiative every round. You're responsible for rolling the dexterity saving throw of the car. If it gets hit, it needs a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Navigator, you're responsible for the Constitution saving throw if you need it, and you're responsible for monitoring the vehicle HP and the mishap threshold. Mechanic, you're only used if you have damage and need to repair something,
I'm utilitarian.
and the gunner is responsible for shooting.
Nice.
How long is the race? Do we know?
4 rounds.
4 days.
In time? Like an hour?
Oh, I'd say it's like an 8-minute race.
Oh.
Something like that.
But in our time?
Oh, in our time, 4 rounds. So
6 weeks.
as long as it takes you to go around.
Cool.
Cool.
I give you, Mike, the bomb. And I
Oh,
say,
because you'll be outside. Yeah.
use it wisely.
Thank you. And I put it in my apron.
Okay. It's now in the front pocket of your apron. So
Do,
everybody familiar with like the stats that you need to use that are
Yeah.
on the handout?
Yep.
Initiative
Oh,
Who's
dex.
got
yeah.
what?
Mm,
Initiative dex. That's me.
Yep. Initiative dex is a driver, navigator, con, and vehicle HP, and the mishap threshold. The gunner, you got your to hit, you got your
Yeah.
damage. Vehicle
Yep.
commander, you have to give the orders, you give your inspiration, you're rolling charisma. And the mechanic, you'll be rolling your dexterity or strength saving throws to repair the vehicle if it gets hit.
My own personal dex and
Correct.
strength. Yeah.
Can I
So-
just sort my gills out before we start?
Yeah, I assumed you'd spent 6
What?
seconds doing that, and you've got some rad gills.
What gills?
Sorry, you're going to say?
So
Skills.
can you just remind me who individually is doing what?
So, Aya, the vehicle commander. Parter is the driver. Pip is the navigator. Chad, mechanic. And it's Mike, gunner.
Burn by nature. No,
Burn
You
by
know,
name. Burn
that's
by
it.
nature.
that's it. That one.
Yeah.
That one.
Chad by name. Chad, mechanic.
Cat.
Chad by name. Chad by trade.
Yeah. Chad Canic.
Chet K.
Machadnik.
Chadnick.
Greasenik.
So you push. You're the last one to the finish line. To the start line, with like
Please.
a minute left to put your vehicle in
shit.
place.
But we
Nailed
turn
it.
it style.
It's in place.
Everyone is like revving their engines. So next to you, flanking you, you've got Fast Racer in their sleek white and red vehicle on wheels.
Is
To
there
the
a-
s-
Is there a monkey in their trunk?
yeah, they've got like a monkey that's like scrabbling around, like still doing last minute ratchet
Jim.
tweaks on there.
Chim Chim.
Yes.
Did the goblins not fall asleep?
Oh, right. Well, you don't know, actually, because you can only see the driver and navigator. It's kind of open top, but then everybody else is like inside the car. It's quite sealed up. So you're not sure if it's affected anyone.
Okay.
Also,
I
you
sort of already-
sabotaged,
Yeah.
you attempted to sabotage the shin weasels.
Okay.
Yeah, and then on the far left, you've got Sticky Robbie. On the far right, you've got Blaze Job.
Let's get this race going.
So yeah, from your left, you get a from your right actually. We'll go. You've got Fast Racer, and you've got like windows. So the driver is Parter. So you see this
Wearing Hettian
goblin
driving
that's got
gloves,
this white, like my helmet, like big bulbous helmet on with a red stripe on it, and she looks over to you and just goes, "Here I come! Here comes Fast Racer! I'm the goblinoid on wheels!" And just puts her foot down and just makes the whole thing rev up.
I hate her.
She's an
Um,
idiot.
That's a really good
Unimpressed.
engine noise, by the way.
That was
Thank
really
you.
good.
Pip, you look over outside the window on your side to Shinweasel. Is this bald-headed dwarf with a big beard, and he's just wearing a black shirt. He's got like the silver cross around his neck, and in a gruff voice, which I can't do, but I wish I could, just looks over to you, locks eyes with you, Pip, and goes, "I live my life 25 feet at a time." And then he also gives it like a bit of a rev on his, and they just both lurch
Standard.
forward.
I just roll my eyes.
Yeah. You hear Sticky Robbie shouting on the other side, going, "If you ain't first in initiative, you're last." And very faintly on the chittering on the right-hand side, you just hear, "1,000 souls to burn. Look into my eyes. Your souls are stained with the blood of the innocent. Feel their pain."
Jim?
And the other three drivers kind of look a bit uncomfortable. Shrug.
I love
I shout, "You watcher!"
You hear a faint.
We're the friendly boys. Oi, oi, oi.
Oi, oi.
And I tried to,
Oh.
and I tried to rev the engine, but realised that we've got.
You're just on an elastic band.
Pip,
There's just nothing. You just put your foot on the floor. Slaps.
I don't want to die.
sorry, am I out? I'm outside, aren't I?
Yeah, you are.
Great.
You're sitting on the top. with
When
this
I say oi, oi, oi,
flamethrower.
can you just like Mad Max style, just flamethrower in the air like the
Oh, yeah.
guitarist? In fact, just hold it like a guitar. Just go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It's kind of like hurts a little bit, but it's worth it.
It's
And you see. Oh, where's my notes? Here we go. And you see Freedom Tub walk out, and very much about 350 pounds, about 8 feet tall, covered in hair, almost completely indiscernible to her husband. But she is wearing a purple bikini over the top of her fur, and she's got this big flag,
She's
Oh, well done to her.
I love her.
and she stands in between all of you. And goes, 3, 2, 1, and then she pulls the flag down. I need you to roll initiative,
Oh shit.
driver, Parter.
Oh, just like that.
15 plus
Starter.
3, 18.
18, nice. Oh, I need to roll
Attaboy.
this one.
Okay,
Attaboy.
are we off
Oi,
to a
oi,
good start?
We're the friendly boys. You look really lovely. Well
Yeah,
done.
let's yell Odenog, which is
Odenog.
my life is
Odenog.
going downhill at her as we cruise by.
Oh, do not.
You're the jumper.
Iwacha.
Iwacha!
I love big dumps.
So we
Glad
get
we found out that beautiful
a
phrase. then.
19 Sticky Robbie gets.
Stuff.
Somebody just got
gets
19.
It's
stuffed. Oh
stuffed.
no. Sticky Robbie gets 7.
Stuffed.
Blaze Job gets 2. Fucking hell. Fast
Fuck
Racer.
yeah.
Shit race, I'm alright.
Whoa. Da-da-da.
You should
Gets
work
3
on
plus
that one.
4,
Jeff.
7 as well. Friendly boys, what did you get?
18.
18 total.
Kinetic engines.
Kinetic engines. Yeah, because you've got no acceleration needed. Like there's no ramp up to it. It's just kinetics. In fact, you're probably going to be the fastest now than you're going to be throughout the entire race.
Yeah.
You get catapulted out. Although the shin weasel just the entire car goes back up onto its back 2 wheels, just jerks up. The whole chassis twists. It's all black metal, and it's got the engine poking out the front. And just launches off, and just stays about a foot in front of you.
It's okay. We need to be second. Remember?
Have we taken flight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are.
Oh look, we're moving.
Oh.
We're moving. No, we're not. We are.
Here we are.
That's so weird.
So we've got Sticky Robbie and Fast Racer.
Annie. Are you guys seeing this?
Wait.
This.
Wait. I'm watching it and I'm like, we're moving.
Wait, which one are we? Are we blue?
The second one.
You're blue. Yeah,
Okay.
you're blue.
Yeah.
Are people going to get to see this? I'm assuming so.
I'm
gonna send the picture.
gonna have to take a screenshot of every bit. Though.
It's fine.
Alice, you missed me zooming in.
I really like the notion of Annie being or Mike being our gunner going, we're moving!
You seeing this?
Can anyone else? Because you're all inside.
Yeah, that's the problem.
True. Okay, so we have joint third effectively.
Ooh.
With Blaze Job bringing up the rear. Yeah, you enter the first one, and so the Shin Weasel unfortunately has a ram as his weapon, and as you know, rams only affect people in front of you, so he can't do any attacks. Friendly boys, you're next in initiative. What do you want to do?
Wait, which colour are we? Which one are we?
We're the
Yeah,
second
blue.
one.
Blue.
We're second.
You're second.
We're the one with the wings. We're the only one with wings.
So I guess at this point, I need Aya. You need to give an order.
I'm gonna say whilst we're really close to everyone, Mike set fire to everyone.
So you're going to give Mike inspiration. Cool. So yeah, you give. You tell. Well, how do you tell Mike in character to set fire to everyone?
Hang on, before that, can I just in the background be shouting, "What a lovely day!"
Just sprayed silver. You know, you're just sucking on a bunch of silver coins.
Okay.
Okay.
Who do I go for?
You've been given carte blanche by the vehicle commander to flame them all. So who are you going to go for? In your arc, you got to the front. You got the Shin Weasel, and behind you got Sticky Robbie and Fast Racer.
I don't want to go for the one in front. I want to keep them in front for right now.
Okay.
So directly behind me.
Okay. Which one do you want to go for, Sticky Robbie or Fast Racer?
Which one is the red one?
The red one is Fast Racer.
Fast Racer. Hold
Goblins.
on. Which one laughed at me this morning and did that when I'm like?
Oh, Sticky Robbie. Yeah. So you're gonna you aim the flamethrower at the goblins, and then you're like, no. You turn it the last minute towards the orcs and red. Roll to hit.
Okay.
Go on.
So their AC is 14. 1-4.
So
What,
we need 9 or
You've
higher.
got a +5 to hit.
16.
You hit them. So I need you to roll 3d6 for their vehicle. I'm going to need to find out what their threshold is. Oh, okay.
Oh no, sorry. I should have done it on here.
Yeah.
That's fine.
So
If you roll 3d6, you can do /roll space 3d6. Nice. So you do 13 damage to them. That
Nice.
causes a mishap. Their mishap threshold is the lowest out of everybody.
can they see me?
Awesome.
Yeah.
And I go like that.
As you set fire to the car. Not only do you set fire to the exterior of the car, you also they also take half damage to all the vehicle's occupants as you bake them alive.
Oh my gosh!
That was quick.
And I need you to roll a 1d20 on the vehicle mishap table, please. So you just roll me a straight 1d20, Annie?
Me?
Yeah.
What
Why not?
did Aya's inspiration give?
Oh yeah, you should roll with advantage. I forgot.
Both of them, or for just one?
For
But-
one flame.
Because-
To hit.
because
you
she
could
hit.
you could get a crit, so why don't you roll again, Annie? You
So
may
I
get a
can
crit.
can I just go up and then enter?
Yes, you can. To
Yep.
roll a d20.
No, because that would just roll 3d.
That was
Oh
the
yeah, because you
three.
didn't roll. Yeah, you didn't roll the d20 on there. If you get hit up, have you rolled today?
Yeah, the second one. 9.
No, that was
No, no.
3d6.
Oh, you need to roll. Yeah, you need to roll your 1d20. That's what the initiative is on. Sorry, it's my bad. Okay, that's fine. You could have got a critical. And you might have just like eliminated from the race like immediately. But no, that's still an epic hit. It's still 13 points of damage to them. So they are on this amount of health.
What's the
can you
mishap
roll a
thing?
Can you roll a d20 again for me, please, Annie? You can press up again.
13.
13. No, 29. God, yeah, I don't have a lot of hit points left either. 13. So the mishap table. 13. Blinding smoke. That makes sense. The helm station fills with smoke and is heavily obscured until the mishap ends. Yeah, so they now have disadvantage on their navigator, like navigating them.
Awesome.
So
Should
any
have taken my
navigation
drink.
checks.
Should have
Yeah.
taken my drink.
So yeah, their vehicle HP, their con saves and stuff, all of that stuff has been affected by this blinding smoke.
Yeah.
Suckers.
Get some.
Nice. Now it's their go. So they're going to try and fire back at you, I think.
No!
Sticky
No!
Rabby. So
No.
they've got spikes on their car. So what they're going to do is try and ram you from behind.
Ram you.
And I'm going to roll in here. So they got a +1. What's your armor class? Who's monitoring the armor class?
15.
15. And they get a +1, 14. They don't hit you. They try and ram you.
Suckers.
They don't get it. Fast Racer is going to take this opportunity to, whilst Sticky Robbie's trying to ram you, to fire their crossbow into Sticky
Oh.
Robbie.
Don't say that, Tim.
Sorry.
Hold on, he's trying to kill him.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, let him do it, yeah.
That's right.
Yeah,
We're not gonna stop
they
them.
Good
hit
fun.
they hit Sticky Robbie.
Yay!
God, yeah,
See you later, Sticky. Got
They do a
yourself
lot of
into a
damage.
sticky situation there.
So I'm going to let you in on a secret that they only have 16 hit points left. And I'm going to roll the damage.
You did 13 before, right?
Yeah.
Shit.
Okay. As Sticky Robbie tries to like ram into you and like gets in front of Fast Racer and barely misses you and just like scratch the paintwork in there. They kind of come to the site of Fast Racer, and Fast Racer launches this ballista, this giant crossbow bolt, into the back of Sticky Robbie, and just flips the car, and it flips into the canyon wall, and just crashes and burns
Nailed it.
See you later.
out of the race
No!
Sweet.
from the first round.
See you later.
And then you
Don't
just hear
run
this
away.
skeletal cackling from behind you as one of the skeletons is on the top in a similar position to Mike, who's also on a flamer, and just starts flaming Fast Racer in front of them. And they have, I think it's all kicking off now. They have a
Oh my gosh.
+4. Jeez.
He's thrusting his hips as well.
All we need to do is kill one other car per round and we'll win.
And what is Fast Racer's AC? 10. So that hits.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Fast Racer doesn't have a lot of hit points.
It's going down.
Doing not a lot of damage. 6 points of
Oh.
damage.
I was gonna say, is this like Tim's legendary crab?
Yeah.
They're all dead.
And we win it by round 2.
Yeah, and you're done. Okay.
So Fast Racer does
Yeah.
3 d10s of damage. That's pretty meaty.
Yeah. But it's got a limited arc, so can't fire behind. The flamer can fire behind. Spikes can do 360. Flamers can do 360. Ram can only do front, and the ballista can only do left, right, and front.
Sweet.
So if you get behind the ballista, it can't fire at you. Right. So Fast Racer, do Fast Racer. It's down to this many hit points. Cool. We're off to round 2. So, Aya, vehicle commander, who do you want to give advantage to this round?
What? I know that if we hit, Chad fixes it. What are Pip and Parter's jobs like in the mix? Like what?
So Parter is in charge of the. So actively, he's in charge of the Constitution saving throw. So if he needs to make a Constitution saving throw, getting affected by one of the weapons.
So is that if like we're? Oh, okay.
So you can give advantage to Constitution
And
saving
then
throw.
Pip.
You could give to Pip's Dexterity saving. Oh no, so it's the other way around. Pip's doing the Constitution saving throw. Parter's doing the Dexterity saving throw and Initiative. You have to choose one or the other. Mechanics, repairing, gunners to hit. That's it.
I'm gonna say then if we just go on the offensive again, like the
Give advantage
guy
to.
in front of us, we don't hit because he can only hit people in front of him. So advantage to Mike, kill it, burn them all behind us.
Okay.
And the ball.
Nice.
You're
So
around the corner as well.
the driver, who's driving again? Parter?
Me. Yep.
Parter. Yeah, roll initiative.
Oh,
19.
16 plus 5 at 21.
Nice.
No. Sorry, 19.
Oh, 19.
Sorry.
So friendly
Quite
boys
high,
get 19. The Shin Weasel, he gets not that much. Shin Weasel gets plus 3 to that. So he's on a 9. Fast Racer, Fast Racer gets 12 plus 4, 16.
Less than us.
Yep. And then
does
Blaze
that mean?
Job
We get to go first.
gets 17 plus
Ooh.
1, 18.
Hey!
Yeah, so all changing places now. The friendly boys up in front.
No, we can't. We don't.
No. This is good. We want to be in first on the second round, not the third round.
So you've all scooted
Okay.
along.
Because the final 2 rounds
Through
we're
this
at
ravine.
disadvantage.
We just moved back.
True.
already.
Yeah. And now you're up into
What?
here.
Ooh.
Say
Ooh.
what?
The
How
second
nice.
curve.
Screen
Just
time, keep up.
imagine like a pod raiser-esque. You've gone through this, skimmed round to your right, like done a skid on the ice, although you've just banked in the air.
And we're still riding that first high.
Yeah.
Um,
Who's next?
Blaze.
Blaze Job's behind you, right behind you, giving up the rear.
Very nice.
16 is Fast Racer, and then Shin Weasel's just like lost it, lost it on that like curve. He just really overslid, just did a really big, what do they call it? Drifting. Just drifted out way too far. Ended up being behind.
Went too hard, too fast.
Where did everybody go? Oh, myself don't wanna be. All by myself.
As you're approaching the turn into the cavernway, you feel this shudder, and Mike, as you look over to the side, you see that both wings start like semi coming off
uh-oh.
Oh,
your craft, like and tilting down. It starts providing a lot of drag. And as that's happening, the Blaze Job team
Oh no.
take pole position.
Dun, dun, dun.
I forgot
Is
to.
it
I forgot.
is it round 2 and 3 that we get?
Yes, it's round 2 and 3.
Ah.
I remembered when I was downstairs.
I thought it was 3
Um,
and 4. Damn it.
No, because 4's the last one.
I mean, it makes sense.
It's okay. Again, we should be in second position. It's fine.
Which you are now. So initiative's done.
What weapon did the yellow team that's in front? Who are they now?
The yellow team is Blaze Job, the skeletons
What?
on the motor trike.
Flamethrower. They got flamethrower.
Flamethrower.
And then we've got the catapult behind us.
Yeah. But initiative still stays in this order. So, friendly boys, you go first.
What are we going to do, boss?
Stay a lovely day.
I think we already did it, didn't we?
Yeah, you gave.
Oh, yeah.
You gave advantage
Mike.
to the gunner, Mike.
Mm.
So, Mike,
Can I-
who do you want to inflaminate?
Is it like, can we know we're obviously moving forward.
Mhm.
Do we have any way that we can move up or down?
A little bit, I guess, but the wings are kind of fucked. You're kind of like just pod racing. You are off the ground, but you're not. You can't go above and over any of the
I wish
Wait,
that
canyons.
we could like duck or go higher, so the catapult behind us.
Well,
can
if we're
hit.
if we're going first, we should go after the people with the catapult because they've already been hit.
Yeah, definitely.
I aim for them.
So you're going to aim for the catapult, which is Fast Racer, which is behind you.
Yep.
Okay, a roll to hit with
Squash 'em.
advantage. So roll twice, take the highest one.
Just
So D20
Roast
plus.
those goblins.
Yeah, it's a D20 plus 5.
so first one is 16.
Yep. Okay. They hit.
18.
Can you roll your
Nice.
3d6 for me, please?
It's an enemy.
What is Fast Racer's threshold?
Gotcha.
Fast Racer's threshold is, that's quite high, 16. Do you get 10? Okay, cool. You do damage to them, you don't cause a mishap. But yeah, you do set fire to them, and you just hear the monkey squeal,
Oh.
and then just, because you're going at quite a pace, you're going at like 40, 50 miles an hour, and you set the monkey on fire, it squeals and just spins off and just impacts the side of the crater. Boom, just gone. It's just like this red streak across the side of the canyon wall.
That's horrible.
Nice.
Is it them as well that have the smoke in their eyes? Last time.
No, they've gone. That
They-
was
Oh, they were
They
dead. sorry,
exploded.
Yeah,
That's
exploded. You killed
They
them
gone.
real good.
They gone.
makes sense.
There's that red
so
X on the
next-
map.
Yeah. Next up is Blaze Job.
Don't
Maybe
say it
shouldn't
like that.
Sorry. Blaze Job. Yeah, no, I shouldn't do that. Okay. They are going to the skeleton starts cackling, turns round. He's wearing like a leather motorbike jacket with spikes all over it and chains.
Cool.
And then just starts firing directly at the driver and navigators, like windows and stuff. So roll 1d20, and they've got plus 4 to hit. Nice.
They're trying to hit us. But
Yeah. What's the AC of the sweaty Yeti? What is it?
15.
15. No hit.
Yes!
You just like tilt to one side, and the flames go past you, and just melts part of the canyon wall as you go past. Very well avoided. Now it's Fast Racer from behind. They're going to try and shoot you at the butt.
Stop it.
Plus 3.
Not going anywhere near our butt.
Oh, I can't hit for anything. Yeah. So as then you nimbly go to the other side, and it just goes. The blister fires straight past you.
I mean, you say
Impacts.
nimbly and everything. It's
Yeah.
blatantly our dodgy wings that to make it
You just like vibrating. You're really having real trouble like controlling
too unpredictable.
what's going on. Then bring up the rear. Shin Weasel then tries to ram Fast Racer from behind.
Hit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it'd be
them,
just
yeah.
my luck to hit my own. The only one that isn't you.
Just let them take each other out.
Fast Racer's AC is 10, so that does actually hit. Because they're rubbish.
One car per round. We're on it.
We're on track.
3d8 bludgeoning damage. And they need to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Does this damage add to ours? As in, does that get us past the mishap threshold? Is it per round, basically, or is it per car?
It's per car, yeah, different mishap threshold per car per round. So you just have to hit that threshold every time.
But like within the 3 dice, or within 3 dice, everyone's hit. Because we both hit him, haven't we?
Oh, right, yeah, good point. Yeah, because you've done... How much
10.
damage did you do to him?
10.
10, yeah, so it would... Yeah, 1 round. So yeah, that would make sense.
Go.
12. They're still in it, just, but there is a mishap. So I'll roll the mishap. Actually, they need to roll a dexterity saving throw first. Sorry. Because this could be bad for them. 3.
DJ Inky's just like, why were you so
Natural
worried?
1. So as the shin weasel rolls up to Fast Racer, the scoop just catches their back wheels and just flips them and crushes them against the canyon wall, and they are gone from the race.
Out of here.
They are out of here.
Bye,
You were
bye.
just good at piles.
I'd like to think that Fast Racers fans were going, Fast Racer, no!
Fast Racer, no! I will avenge you, Fast Racer. It's a really bad dub. Right.
DJ round.
However, as you exit this canyon, can whoever's doing the dexterity saving throws, who's on
Yeah.
dex?
Me.
Driver. Can you roll a dexterity saving throw for me, please? And I'm going to do plus
10.
10 in total.
Yeah.
No good.
Oh.
I've been
And
rolling
I
well.
need to do a shin
My
weasel
time to
+1,
shine.
+1 and +2. So +1, they're fine, and +2, they're also fine. So as you exit it, you hit a tripwire. Well, actually, Blaze Drop hits the tripwire, but they're so fast that a bunch of rocks that have been set up as a trap crash down and just impact top of your car, doing 3d6 damage. What's your threshold?
14.
14. You're fine. It doesn't hit the threshold, but you do
Nice.
12 points. So whoever's monitoring your HP, take yourself down by 12.
22.
Cool.
Wait,
Oh, 20.
No.
I can't do maths. Why did you put me in charge of this one?
Sorry. You're still okay, though. Still doing all right. Right. Aya, vehicle commander.
Oh, can Chad just patch us up? Is that a thing?
Only if you hit a mishap threshold. You can't
Oh.
really fix the...
What about the wings? Can we do anything to make that better?
Oh,
or
that
is
was just
not-
flavour for me saying
Okay.
the reason why you dropped down another position.
Adding
Just round.
context.
Huh?
Adding context to
Oh,
the
yes,
story.
true. Yeah.
So we
So,
can't
yeah.
get better from the hit points I've gone.
Correct, yes.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to give it to
Unless-
initiative? Yeah.
Well, how have we? Yeah, I was going to say how have we been rolled? Actually, no. Sorry, you're the boss.
Because you're guaranteed to lose a position on the third round anyway.
Yeah. Give it
Yeah,
to
we.
him.
Cool.
Also, Mike, don't forget that you have a bomb and DJ Inky.
Oh,
Wait,
shit. You need to tell me when.
It's all happening so fast.
do it in the next round.
Yeah, save
okay.
for the next round.
So initiative. It's only the Shin Weasel left, +3, and Blaze Drop +1.
I get advantage, right? So I've got to roll
Yeah.
again. That's right. 17 plus. That's a 20.
Nice.
Killing it.
Certainly are. So you're on 20. They are on 18. God, they rolled well. That was for +1 is for Blaze Job.
Can I just say that I love that when we're actually playing like D&D traditional battles and things, we all roll really terribly, and then when we're playing kickball and racing and death races, we all roll
Still
fucking
over it.
great.
Yeah,
Still
that's
over
true.
It feels like it's pretty on brand with our
Yeah.
terrible ability to play.
I mean, we're supposed to
Okay.
be saving the world, and we're doing dog
Yeah,
house.
yeah,
But we're doing it really well.
yeah.
Really,
We're doing it
well.
really well.
So yeah, you're zooming through the canyons.
Two, just a quick one. 2 ideas for teachers. One of them is literally just on brand, and the other one is you're doing horrendously well.
Absolutely, you are. So the order hasn't changed, even though the friendly boys were in pole position again. Blaze Job kind of forces their way through past you, like destroying parts of your wing as it goes, and you're like losing momentum as you're going along.
And I can't do anything about this.
No, it's not a. It's just a kinetic engine. It's part and parcel of. You just didn't glue the wings on very well.
Being a mechanic on a car with a kinetic engine is
It's like, there's no engine
counter-
inside
yeah.
for you to work on.
kind of
Like,
counterintuitive, and again, on brand.
Yeah, I mean, there's a whole bunch of other things here for you to do. Like there's damaged. There is actually a damaged like flange that you can shredding armor, blinding
Behind you.
smoke, weapon malfunction. There's like a breach in the floor, locked steering,
No, these guys got it covered.
that kind of stuff.
I'm good.
If you just get a malfunction on it. So
Put me the spanner.
friendly boys, you're up first. Weapon.
Yep.
Who are you going to fire at?
What do I want to do with the bomb, and what are we doing with DJ Enki?
Is anybody behind us right now?
Yeah.
Blow them the fuck
shin
up.
weasel.
Do you want me to throw the bomb, or do you want me to shoot them?
I think save DJ and Key till the last round.
Yeah, I'd say DJ Inky. I'd say just fucking drop the dynamite and at the same time hit the flamethrower and blow up either the ice or them, or both of them ideally. But I'm not.
Do we know for 100% what this is? Have we ever checked?
No,
Well,
you made an
bomb.
assumption of what it was, but you don't really know what it is.
I don't think it's gonna help us.
No, I agree.
Go
Just wondering
faster.
what will happen.
Go faster, engine.
We just drop
We're
it
trying to
off
help
to be
you.
friendly.
What's the best thing to do? Throw it at them and flamethrow, or like you just said, maybe we should do that. Drop it so they go above it, and then shoot them flamethrower.
I think even if you hit the ice, they'll sink into it. But
Oh, sorry. I was going to say, can I hit some of the high rocks so it falls on them?
ooh, good idea.
Yeah, you could do.
I'd do that.
Okay.
And then I also want to.
Inflaminate. Okay, so I want you to. You're going to just huck it.
Yeah.
So I want you as Mike to roll 1d20 plus your strength check, please, to huck it, which is -1. So if you can roll a 1d20 -1 for me, please.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
-1, so you get 0.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
You try and throw
Wait! Don't I have advantage?
No.
No.
Wait!
to the weapon.
Wait! Can't I use luck?
If you got luck, yeah, you can.
I can. Okay.
Ooh, nice.
I use.
So as you like,
I use
you're
lucky.
going to throw it, you kind of the wing hits the side of the canyon and makes the whole thing, and it falls down at your feet. And you're, oh. But it's passed through the pilot light, so now it's on fire. It's fusing.
Okay.
Look,
So you get a 1. You pick it up again, but this time you throw it. You try and throw it forward. It goes behind you
Oh fuck.
onto the bonnet of your vehicle. For me, can you
Annabelle.
roll 3d6 for me, please, Annie?
Oh,
Oh, it
crap.
was going so well.
When it goes off.
Oh man.
I realised that I used lucky again.
I
Did you?
think you can use lucky on the same roll.
Yeah, you can use it as many slots as
Yeah.
you've got.
Okay, you can use lucky again.
If
Hot potato, hot potato.
Hey!
There you go. Like,
You can actually use it as many times as you want.
Well,
luck
you
you can
only
as
got
many
3.
as you've got.
But
Yeah,
you
she's
only
got
have a
3
certain
lucky
amount.
points a day.
That's fucking amazing.
Yeah, I only realised I had it like recently.
Yeah, but how many slots have you got left now?
I have 1 left.
Okay.
So yeah, as it's
Well
landing,
done.
it's like on the bonnet of your vehicle, and Pip and Parsley, you can just see this like sticks of dynamite effectively just land on there as you're driving along, and like sparky up in front of the windscreen, and then you see Mike crawl down over the windscreen and then grab it and then crawl back up.
Did we put
And you hook it.
Did we put wipers on our
Yeah.
vehicle? Yeah, I'm going to turn it on.
Yeah,
Just
you just like
squeegee as well.
Yeah. So Mike, you just get covered in like that horrible smelling like windscreen washer water.
Get off!
You just
Like,
get like
"It's
hitting
okay,
the leg,
It's okay.
and then you just huck it up into the canyon wall. Can you roll 3d6 for me, please?
Well done.
Sounds so much better.
I mean, eventually, well done.
It sounds, I was going to say, it sounds so much better when he doesn't say roll 3d6 for damage.
Hold on.
Just
Oh
do-
yeah, that would have blown us up.
Yeah.
Yep.
I could have done. Well, no, you had 20 points. I wouldn't have killed you.
We'll see.
You can only go maximum 18 off of that. So you wouldn't have
Yeah, I know, but we have what 20 points left.
So you go 11. Yeah, so you cause a landslide happening from the canyon wall. Like doing 11 points of damage as it hits the shin weasel. Which way are you firing your the flamethrower?
So hold on. Has
In front of you or
landslide
behind you?
behind me?
Which way
You
you
wanna
can
go-
do the flamethrower behind you?
Is the landslide? Where's the landslide?
Behind you.
Behind me.
Yeah.
Do I know yet if it's likely to cover or to like hit the purple behind us?
Definitely going to hit you the purple one behind you.
So
In fact,
Does
has
it-
hit the purple one behind you.
is there any
Impacted
point
them.
me flame throwing it, or do you want me to aim forward?
It hasn't taken them out,
I go for the purple then.
and it hasn't caused them a mishap either. But a roll to hit. So the shin weasel's got an AC of 16.
+5, so 14.
14 does not hit them, unfortunately, unless you want to use your last luck point.
No, I want to hold it.
You flame at them, but they're all covered in ice and stuff, and it just melts the ice in front of them. It actually clears it all, and they just put their windscreen wipers on.
Great.
Nice. So it is Blaze Job's turn. Again, the cackling skeleton that's on top just flames the bonnet, trying to muss up your windscreen. They have a +4 to hit.
There's a weird like E sound
Yeah, I
on
keep
my end.
hearing that.
Yeah.
Are you getting that too?
That will hit you,
Oh,
doing 15 points of damage. What's your mishap threshold?
oh.
14. isn't it?
14.
No.
Is it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, a mishap happens. So you take
Chad.
15. You're down to 5 hit points, friendly boys.
Chad.
Finally, that mechanic comes in useful.
You'll roll a d20. See what happens. 18 on the mishap roll.
Oh, not me.
Oh, no, yeah, sure. You roll it. It'd be more fun if you roll it.
Well, no, if you
Well,
already
no.
rolled an 18, then that's
Yeah.
No, trust me, roll it.
No.
Roll
Oh, you
it.
do
No.
/roll 1d20.
oh, / Oh.
You're just giving us an update. Rolling in 1d20.
That's what he will be doing.
That's
In a
what
second.
I'm going to do. Nope, unrecognized command.
/
/
roll space 1d20.
That's what I
/ r double
didn't do.
R. Oh, yeah.
Hey,
13
plus.
plus. Oh no, not plus anything. This is just what happens.
Oh,
So there is blinding smoke, which makes sense. Flamethrower, smoke again.
Why didn't you want?
Wait, what was 18 going to be?
Yeah. Why didn't you want 18? Were we going to die?
No, you weren't going to die. It was just much harder to fix.
Okay.
that's good.
So blinding smoke just starts filling the cabin. So for both the navigator and the
What a lovely
Indeed. But
Pips the navigator.
the mechanic, yes. So it gets all in Pip's big grung eyes, and like just makes it starts watering, and you can't really see very well. You can't really tell can't tell part of where he needs to go. So you need to the mechanic needs to do a dexterity repair DC for me, please. So
Which
dexterity.
is
So
yep.
do your dexterity saving throw.
Which is mine, or oh no, that's the car's.
Your dexterity saving.
Oh, it is mine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you're fixing it.
15.
15. DC 15. How do you get rid of the smoke in the cabin?
Open the windows.
Are there windows?
Yeah.
Yes, I open all the windows.
Why
very
am
quickly.
behind a mechanic that just opens
What were you gonna do?
He's walking around going.
But it does clear everything inside.
Expert.
Cracks a window and blows out the smoke from the outside. Perfect.
Crack my knuckles and go back to sleep.
The shin weasel's going to come from behind and try and flip you guys.
Oh, wow.
What is the shin weasels to hit? +2 for the ram. And what's your AC?
Million.
15.
15. Actually digs his way into the snow and has disadvantage on his next roll as he starts slowing down and like goes a position behind.
Sweet.
Now, as you are about to round this blind corner, there is there is an obstruction in your way, a big ice wall. I need whoever does that. Oh, I've just rotated the 3. What do doofus? Doesn't make any sense now. Like a emoji. I need the person to do the Constitution saving throw for your vehicle.
Is that me?
That's a navigator, yeah. So because Chad cleared the smoke from your face, you don't have disadvantage on this roll. Just in time, your eyes clear up and you see this giant wall in front of you.
Wow. Just in time.
I guess I need to do some as well.
Ooh.
5, you impact the wall. So actually, I'm going to put everyone nice and close so we know. Oh, that doesn't. There we go. Do that. Okay, so you drop a place. Let's do it that way.
No, that's good.
Is it?
And then
It's what we
Yeah, because
wanted.
we're gonna lose. We're gonna
Saving
lose a place
throw.
anyways.
Oh, you've lost both of them now. That was your last
We
loser
picked
place.
with last.
Yeah,
then
we
the
wouldn't lose the-
Constitution. Yeah,
Lose a place in this final round.
Shin Weevils +4.
Yeah, but
Blaze drops +3.
that's a good thing because now we're not gonna lose anything at this point.
So we want
22.
True.
So is
Oh yeah,
Josh's
bam. So yeah, that's the order. So they pass their Constitution. They just blast through the ice wall. But yeah, you ricochet off of it and you lose a place behind them.
At least they cleared it for us.
True. And you zoom through the canyon.
Wow.
It's the last.
Can anybody else see this?
They're moving.
There.
Can you believe it?
And you're now on the last checkpoint now. So this is the last part.
DJ Inky, DJ
Look,
Inky.
we can see the end. So
Yeah, we need
close.
DJ and Key.
Okay, what do we do?
Okay, serious question. Do we go for initiative to get that place back, or do we put it all into the DJ and Key thing?
I think we should use our flamethrower for a weapon.
And not call DJ Inky.
How would we get his attention?
The plan with DJ Inky was gonna, before this whole thing happened, he was gonna pull us underwater and drop us back out ahead of him. But we're already on round 4, and I don't see that happening.
Well, if we're
But-
not doing DJ and Key, we want to make sure that the flamethrower hits. So
Yep.
Annie.
Yeah.
But
Yep.
it's more important that we get ahead, right? Because
I
only
know that's the thing. It's which do we kill them? Do we put our things on whether or not we can defeat them, or do we just try and get in front of them?
If we don't give me advantage, we stay in this position,
Mm.
it means that the people in front of us can't hurt us. the skeletons at the front can only hit
Yeah,
the
Shinweasel.
banged up ones, and then if we're going third, we can then hit the skeletons. Yeah.
Have
are
you still
wrong.
got luck, Josh?
I've got one.
I've still got luck actually. Yeah, I've
You've
got
got
luck.
3 luck.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
I'll give inspiration to Annie for the first plan, and Josh has got more luck points.
Okay.
Well, I was gonna say
Is
I've
that-
got all my luck slots, and he's still got 1 luck slot.
Do
I
DJ and Key.
I still think we should get DJ and Key to push us forward.
Okay.
Yep. So you're going to call
Cool.
DJ and Key. He's going to propel you forward 1 place.
Okay.
Because all that matters at this point is that we finish first.
Yeah.
Okay.
And don't
All
die.
right. Okay. So, Josh, can you roll initiative, please? For the last round.
13, 14, 15, 16. Should I roll
You
again?
might as well use luck. Anyway.
If I use luck, I have to.
You have to
Stick.
use that result. You don't get to choose which one.
I've got 3 slots though. Screw it. I'm going to use them all.
16's pretty good. No?
Boss.
Yeah, leave it to Aya.
I've got 3. I've got 3 slots.
Give it
So
to
I've
Aya.
got,
You are the boss here.
Boss,
I've got
boss.
3. I've got 3 chances
Sure,
to roll better
spend
than
all of them.
Even if you get 20 on the
Burn the
third
ball.
one, burn, keep going.
Burn them all.
It's exactly the same. Got 2 more left.
That's
Okay.
bad. That's fucking bad.
It's you got 1 left.
Dude, I'm telling you.
15.
15.
Okay, you got
15.
15.
We told you. Yeah.
You lost 1. It's fine. Okay,
The boss told me to use all of them.
Yeah,
So
I
I
I
did
guess.
say
wasn't
that.
going
that's
against it.
fair.
did
That's
say
fair.
that.
So +3 and +1. So I've got +3 and +1. See where I end up. So this is the Shinweasel.
Ooh.
6.
Okay.
Good job, boss.
And Blaze Job.
Yay.
Also 6.
Wow, Tim.
Well done.
Come
So the
on.
friendly boys
Yes,
are
that
in
is-
pole position.
Fucking impressive. Well done.
And you get launched into the first position.
Brilliantly, my worst roll I could have stuck with.
Yeah,
Yeah, you could have done.
yeah.
You still would have won.
Which is not
okay.
normal for us at all.
Nope.
So we've got friendly boys, and I'm going to keep Blaze Job that way around. There we go. So you have initiative. What do you want to do? You've got the cannon on top. Now you can still call DJ Inky to push you forward. It will not help you at all. You can you can disobey Aya's commands and call DJ Inky to attack one of them, or just use your flamethrower, but you will get disadvantage.
Why would that
disobeying?
Aya's
Aya.
command?
Sorry,
Why would that disobey Aya's command?
because Aya told you to summon DJ Inky to push you forward 1
Oh.
place, but you're in pole position, so you don't need to.
Yeah, there's
So you
no
may
point
as
in doing
well
that.
use it at disadvantage.
Can't hear you.
It's up to
Mike.
Mike right now.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
just tried to speak, but can hear.
Oh no, we can't hear you.
No.
Has it reset if you go to your options on Zoom and
She's thinking.
go to... Oh,
Now
there you
she's
go.
back.
you again.
Yeah, she was
I
thinking.
heard you laughing.
Is it because I was going like this?
Maybe move your microphone up, because I
Maybe.
think it's just really quiet.
It's right next to my.
Oh, I
Yeah.
think
No, it's not.
I'll use the microphone on your laptop now, not on your headset.
What have you done?
Does it just run out of battery or something? I can't see if it's
Is it
No,
wired.
they're
wired?
plug-in.
Is it wired or not? Oh, they're
Yeah.
not
If
wired.
you're just trying to add tension, it's working.
Yeah. 'Cause what's she gonna do?
I mean,
Can
even
everyone
with
else see the little picture of a snake that's looking at us?
Now,
as well on the
now.
map?
No.
where?
What?
Next to number 4 on the map.
On the map.
Oh.
Oh, yes.
Can you hear me
I was
now?
like,
Ah, that's Snake.
Can you now?
Is that Costas from the grave?
car?
It-
Costas from the grave.
Bastard.
Costas, indeed. No, that.
So
Oh, wait,
Mike,
Costas
Oh,
Fossil.
yeah.
Let's do the campaign.
do you want to
Yeah, the
use
other
the
one. Sorry.
raw power of your flamethrower, or do you want to try and summon DJ Inky?
Raw power.
Yeah, don't.
Remember, you got
It's
luck.
not gonna help us.
We get disadvantage because it'd be going against your.
Yes.
Yeah, but you then got luck.
And
Wait,
the
this is-
Thought we saw
you
that.
said the disadvantage wouldn't do anything, right?
Sorry.
You said the disadvantage wouldn't actually do anything.
No, I was saying
No, that
you might as well
thing
not
wouldn't do.
use
Oh, okay.
the command that Air gave because you're already in.
Is it disadvantage, or
position.
does she not? Is it that she doesn't get advantage anymore, or she
It's advantage or
actively-
disadvantage,
Oh, okay.
one or the other, because you're going against your vehicle commander's commands, disobeying a direct order.
I'm sorry, but our DM is telling me what to do.
Oh no, it's up to you. You can sort of use Dijenki to propel you forward.
I disobey. You know I feel guilty about this.
Right, it's disadvantage.
Summon the squid or shoot
The
blaze job.
shit. Shoot the shit.
Mm.
Is what I'm gonna do.
Okay. So you're going to fire at blaze job, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
Roll to hit.
Use luck.
That will not hit blaze job.
Use luck.
Use luck.
You're not gonna have
Use the
another
luck,
opportunity
Mike.
to.
Use the luck, Mike.
And it, unless anyone else on board has got inspiration, they can give to Mike right now.
I gave mine to Chad like a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, I'm just mad how I used my inspiration last time. I don't have it.
Yeah, Air's not got it. Chad's not got it.
Mm-mm.
Mike's not got it. Pav's not got it. No one else. Okay. So roll out inspiration. Yeah, it just goes over the head. In fact, it just envelops the skeleton that's on top, but it does nothing apart from charring him up and setting his skull on fire.
Cool.
He's just cackling.
Jim.
Jim.
Another genuine.
I'm going to say Blaze Job goes next.
Ghost Rider.
No, Shimweasel goes next. He's got the highest dexterity one, so he'll go next. Right, he's going to try and ram Blaze Job out of the way.
That's a good start.
He's got a +2 to hit. AC 12. He hits. They have to do a Constitution saving throw, otherwise they flip onto their back.
That's
Their
good.
Constitution
Really
saving
good.
throw is +3. That's a DC 14. They make it,
Oh,
but they do take ram damage. 3d8.
Ramage.
Ramage.
Ramage, which is 3d8.
Ooh.
13. That is their mishap threshold. They're down to 20 hit points.
Is this the first damage they've taken?
Yeah, it is. And they take
we're down to 5.
13. Yeah. 13, which is blinding smoke. Apparently, the only mishaps that happen in this game is smoke happens.
I keep rolling 13. That's
I know,
like,
right? Yeah, so like the ram hits them from the back, they tilt up, take some damage, and then like their engine goes up and just starts expelling all of this smoke into their cab. They are going to try and flame the person in front, because if they eliminate you, they'll win. What's your AC?
15.
15. They have a +4 to hit. So it's actually a 50-50. If they get 11 or higher, they hit you. 10 or below, they don't.
Oh.
Their flamer blows up because they rolled a natural 1, doing another 3d6 points of damage to them.
Get in.
The biggest
Damn.
reaction you've ever had.
Taking another 7 points of damage. You are lucky buggers.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, we have used up
13
literally
points.
every single one of our luck points.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Shinweasel can do it. You cross the line in pole position.
what on earth did we
How do
win
the others
this?
die? How do the others die?
So
Get in.
I've now rotated that. Oh no!
Everyone stick their heads up so we can watch them die.
Yeah.
And I go,
So as you pass the checkpoint, that you can see that there is a rope, not a rope, sorry, a ribbon that you'd run through if you were like a long distance runner in a marathon. You do that, and as you trip that, a series of like firework like explosions go off behind you, and the ice field crumples underneath you. Both Blaze Job and Shinweasel go into the water and just slowly start sinking underneath the ice. And then you just see one large tentacle come out of the water, down, and then just curls around the Shinweasels, the orcs' vehicle, wraps them up and just drags them underneath.
Yay!
Awesome. He's gonna
We really stumbled our way through that one.
Yeah, the whole thing's like rattling, one of the wings hanging off, and he just
How the
skids
hell?
We
to
did
a
it.
halt.
any of our
Somehow.
plans at all. We
Yeah.
ignored all of our previous plans.
Oi, oi, oi!
Oh my gosh, we peaked
Also-
on the first round.
I'm just gonna be.
Obviously, like we
sat
just
there going,
murder our way through life.
Yeah, the doors have fallen off. It's just the steering wheel on the ice. going forward.
Yeah, it just 5 seats of the steering wheel. No, the majority of it is intact, because you one of the rewards is you get to keep your vehicle.
I don't want it.
we can magify it.
I was gonna say we
Throw
can
it.
do it. We can do it up, right?
Yeah.
Throw it in the sea.
Just stuck it. No, just stick it on Temper's whatever it
So you
is.
don't want to keep the flamethrower and the.
Oh, okay. I want to keep the
Does
flame-
sound a little
but
bit like we should keep it.
we can give it to Snog.
Tusanok.
Why don't we just keep
sound-
it?
Why?
We can
What?
keep the
The
flame.
weapon.
Well,
Here's the
well,
flamethrower.
No.
It's a mount.
We keep the flamethrower. He can take the car. It's like a
He's too big for the car.
Why don't we keep a vehicle
The
that can
flamethrower is
get
too
us to
big for us.
places quicker?
Look, okay, I'm trying to be nice for once in my life, guys.
In the next episode, we debate for 2 hours who gets the flamethrower.
I took it.
Don't miss
Um,
that one.
So at the end of this course, everybody's already run around the outside from the starting point to the finish line. There's a big procession of people like clapping and cheering you, as the sweaty Yeti is slowly rotating on the ice because it's got no internal power of its own, slowly rotating, and just hits the podium. Bonk. It's only got a number 1 position because there are no 2 and 3s because everyone else is dead. The race master, who's a particularly corpulent goblin with like a mayoral style medallion on and sleeveless red and gold robes and a little gaudy crown at a jaunty angle, has got this ornate trophy and beckons you all out of the sweaty Yeti for you to stand on the number 1 podium.
Is there other podiums? Like, everybody else died, so why
Yeah.
is there other podiums?
It's just a 1 column. It's just a column of 1 with a 1 on it, and that's it that you stand on. There's no 2 or
Perfect.
3.
Just to be clear.
Yeah. And then he has to hand up to you because there's no anywhere else for him to stand. Awkwardly just hands you the trophy that's filled with 1,000 gold pieces.
Nice.
Yes.
Well done, guys.
I go, "Hey, watcher!"
I just hear a, "Hey, watcher! Hey, watcher!" from somewhere in the crowd. And
We
yeah,
did it, team.
as we've gone quite long, I think we should probably wrap up.
Hey,
extended
we
episode.
survived.
I'm actually so impressed that we won.
We
Too.
did.
Astonished.
I'm surprised we lived.
That was good.
Yes.
So yeah, well done. Well done, everyone. So I'd like to thank my players, Ellie, Josh, Annie, Cleo, and Alice. If you'd like to plug your social media, now is an amazing time to do so.
At Ellie Bav.
At MCM Josh.
At Annie_squirrel.
At Chatty Fully Loaded.
At ALUCYE.
And I'm at MCM_Tim. Remember, if you don't know what to do, just stay home and stay safe. We'll see you next time.
Episode 50. 50
50.
fucking episodes.
How did
Holy
we make it
Oh,
this
and
long?
everybody is
shit.
When
level.
will they tell us to stop?
Everyone is level
Yeah.
9.
Yay!
Yay, make it to level 9, everyone. Level 9.
Level 9.
I'm just going to stop now.